program is for mature audiences only.
Hello everyone, welcome to Beyond the Broadcast for the first time tonight. I'm your host WShand. Every single week I invite a different streamer to come hang out with me. We play their favorite games growing up, then their favorite games as of right now, talk about Twitch TV, life, the universe, and of course, answer questions from you fine, beautiful people out there in the chat. Today, my guest is a man I've spent a lot of time with. We did a Twitch panel together at Twitch's first convention. An absolute delight to talk to. My guest is UGR Gaming. Let's take a look at one of his highlights right now. One of his highlights.
What do you think?
Oh,
Jesus!
Gates busted. Climb over.
Wow, what?
Really? Come on. Lazy people. I'm here. Yeah. Like heavy rain and stuff like that. The Walking Dead was like this too. Quick. Let's do safe. We are in a thriller here, so let's go safe. Okay, it's not letting me go safe. Okay, let's go quick. What the? Safe. Go. Oh, that was pressing buttons. Oh, shit. Oh, let's snoop. I want to snoop. Oh, shit, that's gonna do something bad.
Aha! Look who it is.
A butterfly effect appear. Oh, tell me that would say that. Oh, shit, are you?
Chris!
Has a crush on Ashley. Chris, please.
Take these the rest of the way.
The bags?
Yeah, all the bags.
She's like all the bags, just all of them.
I need to go find.
Oh.
Whoa, hello.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's getting
Talking
a
to her
little
ex.
friendly.
Why are you talking to your
Not in
ex?
a friend zone kind of way. I might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Oh. Wow. So. Ah!
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that ass.
Oh my
God.
Why?
Gosh.
I was on your side. Let's check the phone. Oh! Stop with this. Stop. I'm gonna have a heart attack by the end of this gameplay. Jesus. Oh, we gotta shoot him? Wait.
Oh,
Gotcha.
hey!
Oh.
Oh snap!
Yeah, get him. Come on, Jess. Get him in the sexy way. Get him. Come on. Let's do it. Get that snowball. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Come on, man. Let's do it. Oh wait. Oh.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, take that, Mike. Yeah, right in the back. Don't touch her. You're already trying to get with everybody, Michael.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
We're down.
I think you'd know so if I
Kappa.
did.
Alright.
So technically, no one killed these girls. They just fell off of a cliff, you know?
First off, I gotta say, I am super excited
were
to welcome
murdered.
all my pals back to the annual
just fell off a
Blackwood
cliff.
Winter Getaway. I really...
Oh my god, who is this? Who is this? Who could this be? Who the hell is you? Who the hell is you? Chris?
Yo.
Oh, Chris.
Moving up here or what?
Who else, Chris?
Yeah, man.
Bath? Okay. This is a big ass bathroom though. Someone's definitely dying in here though. Is there like something in there? Oh. Okay, go for it, Michael. Oh! What the dog? Why was a dog in there? Jesus. Why was that a rat or a dog? I didn't even see it.
Perfect.
Came through the window.
Oh,
This game is so fun. There you go.
God
What's
damn
up,
it.
Wolf?
What?
those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with us, and just when we were getting down to business.
Go check out the sound of the window breaking. Sure, why not, right? Serious life. Serious life. Oh, and she goes outside, Jesus.
Hey! Yeah, pricks! That means you! I know! You're out there.
Please kill her, please. I don't even want to be her. Just kill her. She's stupid for that one.
Well, guess what?
Just go kill her, please.
You can't ruin our good time because Michael and I are gonna fuck. That's right, we are going to have sex. And
She's
it's
dead.
gonna be hot. So enjoy it because I know we're going to.
She's dying. She is dying. She is dying. That ass though. Please kill her. We are gonna fuck. Oh! Oh shit! Oh! Well, she ain't having sex now.
Do you really think the girls were?
Let's take this opportunity now to welcome the one, the only UGR Gaming onto the stream. How's it going, my friend? How you doing?
Hello, hi guys. This is very weird. Welcome to my no, I was kidding. That was weird seeing it's like a This Is Your Life episode, but like right in front of you. It's like seeing myself like crying and laughing at the same time.
And we have a special guest, your friend when you were 4 years old that you forgot existed, here on the show today.
Oh my God! Don't tell me that's gonna happen. Don't tell me that's gonna happen. Jesus.
Oh, I wish I had the power to pull like special random guests in the middle of the show. That'd be amazing. And here's someone else from your past, your old dog
yeah.
Skippy, that died 10 years ago. Back to saying it.
Oh man, I'm more nervous than like anything right now. I think this is like more nerve-wracking than like the panel.
Really, more nerve-wracking than
yes.
Well, we did a panel together for anyone who doesn't know on gaming on a budget.
Yeah.
And how'd you feel? Because that panel was pretty nerve-wracking. There was a big stage, and we had to sit up there, and a lot of people were staring at us.
Yeah, that's really true. You know what? When the whole thing happened, I was like freaking out. Like, trust me, when I was on that plane, I couldn't sleep because I was trying to be like, all right, we have this panel coming up. I have no idea what I'm doing. I wrote down a bunch of stuff, but it's probably gonna go out of my mind. I haven't gone to school in over 5 years. It's like a school project. I felt like the Twitch chat was gonna grade us, and we did pretty well. I thought it was a really good panel. It was really fun. After it was over and after I had gotten drunk a few times, it was really good. I liked it.
After you'd gotten drunk a few times, it was really good.
Yeah, I had to get really drunk right after the panel. It helped me a little bit.
Oh, you were a little nervous about how like what people would think of it afterwards?
Well, just yeah, kind of. And then it's like I love Twitch, but they weren't very particular about certain things, so I didn't know how it was all going to set up. And but it all came out really good. I was really happy, and like it's helped a lot of people kind of figure out like, you know, tips on streaming and things like that. Well, I'm trying to beat this game, sorry. But it was really good. I was really happy with the content, and we did a great job, sir. You did a great job too, Shand.
We all did a great job.
Clap for freaking Shand. Oh God, see that's
this game is hardcore. Okay, what's making you nervous today? Because I already set the bar pretty low. I fucked up my own stream within the first 5 minutes. We had to redo the intro.
Oh no, dude, you do it very professional. I saw that. No, it was good. I think it's just the fact that like people who have no idea who I am are like, who the is this kid right now? And I'm like, oh, hi, just playing some old video game that I tried to beat when I was a kid, but we're gonna try to attempt to speed run through it. We're gonna do it.
That's what we're gonna endeavor to find out today. Who is UGR Gaming?
Who is it?
Who is this mysterious man? Yeah, who is this mysterious man I have on my channel today?
I know, I do have a wiki and it's blank on purpose, so but I mean, how do we just like go into like my life story, or like?
Well, let's talk about what this game is first that you're playing here.
Oh yes. This is one of my favorite games of like literally all time. I know I always say Resident Evil, but this is always the one that I always go back to. This is Streets of Rage, the very first one. Came out on Sega in the 90s. My first time I ever played this was at like my grandmother's house. She had the Sega collection that was like the 6 games in one. It's called Six Pack, if you remember that. I own it now. This game was on there, and I remember I fell in love with it because it was like, yes, I can finally do some athletic stuff that I can't do in real life. I can flip and kick people at the same time because I'm too weak to do that in real life. So this game brought a lot of that good stuff to me, and I don't know, I always go back to it, even though it's like really simple beat 'em up. It was like one of the first with great music. And it's a really good classic that I always wish they would always come back to and like make another one. But thanks Sega, you just won't do that. I just got killed.
I have to back it up a second. So how many people did you want to kick and flip at in real life?
There's a lot of people. A lot of them are in chat right now, but I can't say their names because they'll probably get really mad. No, I was just kidding. No, not anymore. Probably in high school, there's probably a few people I probably kick a lot and do some stuff with.
Do some backflips in front of them too?
Backflips and, kick them in the face and throw some cop bombs at them, things like that. And probably eat that turkey on the floor, even though that probably has some disease that's been sitting there for a while.
It looks delicious, man. That floor turkey? Come on.
It might be. It might be, organic. Who knows? The 90s, though. The 90s.
It was a different time. You could eat food off the floor.
So freaking true. That's so true. Yeah. But this is like one of the main games that I played when I was younger, and it's really nice to play it every once in a while to remember, games are not like, you can't save, and the graphics aren't, well, at the time this was like really great graphics, but just a simple beat 'em up with some good music, and you got yourself a game that has a trilogy, which there's 3 of these games if you didn't know that. And Blaze is sexy. Look at her. Look at that skirt.
What's the second one? The Streets Are Ragier?
The Streets Are Ragier too. No.
The streets are more angry.
More angrier than they were before. It's kind of funny though, because the story of this game, basically, the first game, you start off as 3 cops, just trying to take down a boss or whatever. His name was Mr. X. So good name on that one. Streets of Rage 2. One of the members of the first game gets kidnapped, and then you have to go after him with his little brother who rides rollerblades. And then there's a wrestler who follows you guys also, and then you guys get superpowers. I don't know. I think they were thinking Capcom when they saw Street Fighter, and it was all one game they tried to make, and it just didn't work. But I still love it.
You can't be a little kid with rollerblades.
No, that was my dream. After playing the second one, I really wanted to like rollerblade and like fight the streets of crime, and then I slowly learned that you can't go out as a child and try to rollerblade and hit people because you probably will get arrested at one point. So that's my life dream right there. Being a child in rollerblades and trying to defend the earth from freaking hookers with whips, as you see that girl right there.
There's a strong S&M theme that goes throughout this game.
I know, and you know what? As a child, I never understood what it was, but now I understand. She was just working for $1. She was just working for that dollar.
She's out here beating poor prostitutes. So you just changed the whole angle of this game.
This is my childhood dream, just beating up hookers all the time before Grand Theft Auto. So I should probably see Rockstar for that one. I should probably go into that. I should talk to my lawyer tomorrow. We'll think about that. But yeah, this was basically one of the great games that I started playing. But like, I guess video games in general, I would say when I first started playing games was again at my grandmother's house. She had Atari. And she didn't know what it was.
Why'd your grandmother have all the consoles?
I don't know.
How'd that happen?
I still don't understand. I don't understand how she had it. No one knows where it came from. It was just in the house, and we just decided to put like those little boxes in there, and stuff started popping up on the TV. And then that's how we learned what video games were. Isn't that how everybody else learned how video games were? Just plug stuff in places? Yeah,
I went to my grandmother's house. I plugged random things in random boxes, and then bam, video games. And I'm, wow, what is this strange thing?
Hey, I told you my life has been very complicated. But it was Atari, and I remember she used to have Pitfall, which was that was a pretty good game back in the day. And I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother and a younger brother, and we had we started off. Our first system was Sega, and the first game I can remember playing.
Sorry. That's like how you felt the pain of your character there.
She gets in trouble a lot. Gets hit a lot in places she shouldn't be, but was Sega Genesis, and on my birthday when I was about, I think, like 9 years old. Hopefully I'm getting this right. No one knows my real birthday. I lie on stream. I'm not really 26. I'm actually 16. But yeah, on my birthday, my mom, we used to live under a pawn shop, and for my birthday, my mom was like, "Here's some money. Go downstairs to the pawn shop and see what you can buy." And I was like, "Okay, Mom, let's go do that." So I remember the first game I ever played and beat was Street Fighter 2, and I played as Chun-Li. and beat all the. God damn it! Hold on. This is too much. Hold on, I gotta beat these guys real quick. All right. The first character was Chung-Li, and I beat the game. And I remember I took it back, and I was like, I didn't like this game because I beat it already. And they said, oh, well, this world does not work like that. You can't just return things because you beat it in 2 seconds. And that was a really good lesson to learn, because later on GameStop happened, and I learned that you just can't take stuff back after you opened it if it was new. So, yeah, that was a lot of my life.
What was it like growing up over a pawn shop? How long were you living there?
We lived in a lot of different places. We've always, like, the first half of my life, we lived in an apartment because my mom was a single mom. My dad was an asshole. I can say that because he's an asshole. I can still say that. And everybody laugh at my dad. Everyone just say, haha, Brandon, your dad sucks. That's okay. Not Raven.
Your dad sucks.
Yeah, my dad sucks. He's an asshole. Okay. But other than that, I hope he sees this one day. He's like, damn it, I should have just been a dad to you. Damn it. Anyway, okay, I just made that really bad. That's awkward. Okay, no one feel awkward anymore. No one feel awkward. Okay, anyway. So, wait, what's the question? I forgot already.
What was it like? What was it like growing up over a pawn shop? Like, you moved around a lot. You said. Yeah.
That was the second place we lived. We lived in an apartment, and our grandma lives across the way from us. She always lived with us, kind of across the way. God damn it, this guy's hard. Across the way, like for a lot of my life, and that pawn shop was like kind of the basis of like where we got a lot of our video games from. And also it was kind of funny because there's like a bodega like down the street. And they used to have like the arcade version of Street Fighter 2 there, where we used to like spin our quarters in there and play games.
It's gonna sound really Canadian of me, but what is a bodega?
Oh wow!
I've heard the word before, but
it's like a Hispanic like grocery store, pretty much. I learned about it before I lived there on Ghostwriter. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, hopefully, Gabby and Alex lived in a bodega, and their apartment was right next door. I'm a fan of Ghostwriter, so if you know what I'm talking about, you know that was a good show. Ghostwriter was on PBS. But yeah, it's just like it's a Hispanic like grocery shop, like a quick mart or something, like 7-Eleven or something.
Oh, okay. Like, so it's just like more Hispanic than a regular market. Yeah. But they have some good stuff in there. I miss bodegas. They were fun. But we eventually like moved out. Like I lived like kind of in a really bad area growing up, and then my mom moved us out to the suburbs. When I was about, I think like 12 or 13. And we lived there for like most of like my life, mostly before I left for college. Which it was a big change, like coming from a city and you had to deal with gangs always running around trying to kill you when you're coming home from school was not fun. Oh shit.
Going to like the suburbs, it was a totally different atmosphere.
When did you realize it was a bad area? Like, did you realize it when you're living there, or was it like once you left, then you're like, oh shit, like that's not normal?
Well, I think it was when I realized. I think I realized when I lived there, because I realized that it's not in real life where you can just like, okay, well, there's like cats always running around there. And I realized you couldn't just steal a cat and claim it's yours. It doesn't work like that. So I realized it was kind of a bad area because there's like a lot of cats. And then there's a lot of weird, just like drugs all the time. Just like there would be times where you would like hear gunshots all the time. My mom just to go by the windows. And she never tell us what was going on, but she just explained to us that were fireworks. But that was kind of a rough time in my life, but we got past that, and which is really cool because my mom did her best, you know, especially like as a single mother, and she did a damn good job, like raising 3 sons, and none of us, and like, you know, we were just really crazy kids at times, and she did a really good job though. Especially like after moving into the suburbs, like she did a goddamn good job. If you're watching. But yeah, after I moved into the suburbs, that's when I kind of went to Catholic school and got more into video games even more, because that's around the time when like PlayStation had came out and like Nintendo 64. And I remember as we were talking about my jackass dad, he actually on my birthday, I love how I introduce myself like that. My jackass dad gave me, like, I don't know, this is how much you know that your dad doesn't really know you. He just gives you money and just says, hey, you know what, just go buy what you want. He's like, all right, cool. I bought Zelda 64, so that's one thing I could thank him for, that, because I love that game. That's actually another game I love. I don't get to play too much on stream though, because my N64 is kind of shitty. But I played that, and that game like kind of really just opened up the door to like, wow, this is like something I really enjoy. Playing different things and stuff like that. And around that time too, probably a few years later, that's when the GameCube came out, and then I got introduced for the first time to one of like my favorite game series of like all time, which was Resident Evil, the remaster. I never played it on PlayStation because we did not. Yeah, we didn't have it. We didn't have a PlayStation because we're Team Nintendo in the house.
Except for the Sega Genesis. Except the fact we're playing a Sega Genesis game right now. So it's one for Team Nintendo.
That was true. That's the only thing. That is true. That is actually true. My brother was actually the leader of that, so you can blame him for that because he kind of screwed us up by telling us like, "Oh, you can't play no PlayStation," because we were playing Nintendo at times. But we were team Nintendo at the time in Sega. So I never owned like, but you know what was weird about that? We were Team Nintendo, and then my brother was like, "No, we can't have a Super Nintendo." See, I already died. That was great. See, this is how much I'm so good at this game. I played so much.
I thought you'd be kicking. These beat 'em ups are hard though.
I know they are hard, especially when you're alone.
You're meant to fail. Like you're meant to fail these games.
Yeah, because especially they put these like in the arcades, so they want you to keep putting in money. Bastards. They're all like wrestlers from the WWF back in the day. If you guys can't tell, that might be Ultimate Warrior, but with black hair. So for copyright reasons.
You know you're in a bad area when you've got a guy wearing like leopard print boots and giant muscles running around a beach beating up people.
There's just knives all over the floor for no reason. Just no reason. There's a knife underneath that little shell you have found right there.
So was it a real relief moving to the suburbs? Like how'd you feel?
Oh yeah, I would say that. I feel like a lot of like the person I am now, if I didn't move out there, I'd probably be dead or in jail, to be honest with you. Because like the neighborhood just kind of went really bad after we left, because like, you know, we still had friends who lived there, and it got worse. Really, like it got really bad. And I feel like a lot of my life has kind of been based upon luck, really, which is weird. But it was a relief to like live out there, because especially like in the area that I lived in, I was able to like, you know, go to Catholic school and like kind of learn about different things that I didn't know about before. You know, I don't like, especially on my streams, I don't really talk about religion too much because, you know, that's a touchy subject, but I'm like very religious when it comes to stuff. And like I grew up in the church, and my grandma, she's like a mother in the church too, and she's very, very religious, and like my whole family is. So it was really nice to kind of be in that kind of atmosphere and learning about different people, because like I was really not really exposed to a lot of people where I first lived. And living in the suburbs, it was a lot quieter. I wasn't used to hearing crickets, you know? Things like small things that people take for granted. Like, I didn't know what that was, you know? I didn't know what it was like, you know, being able to walk at night without having to be worrying about getting shot at, you know? It was definitely... I had a weird childhood, but it is what it is, because I'm here now because of it. So I never get too salty about it.
Was there like a period of adjustment going to Catholic school where like you had to kind of acclimatize to the new environment there?
Oh yeah. Because you know what? I came in at a time where like the school, like I came in during 4th grade. So by the time I got there, like this school is really small. So a lot of the people who were there had been there like maybe like since, you know, 1st grade. So I came in and like they said, I still remember this to this day. They sat like all the new kids, which was 4 of us, all at one table, and everybody else knew each other. So they're all around. So it was really awkward. So it was like all the new kids had to be forced to kind of, you know, talk to each other. But I don't know. It was, I liked it. It was good. I mean, it taught me a lot of morals and values, and how to curse well if you need to. Someone curses you out, I learned that really quickly. But yeah, Catholic school was different, but it was definitely something very, very good. And one thing that I remember is like when I was in 8th grade graduation, I still am looking for this video because it pissed me off. I can't find it. Kind of what led to everything of like why like the whole UGR thing is happening now. In 8th grade, like they were interviewing us, and they're like, okay, well, where do you see yourself in like, I don't know, 10 years or something? And I remember I sat there and I was like, and I feel like I was the only person who had this idea in my head that this would happen. And I was like, you know what? I just want to work for Nintendo. I want to be like an engineer for Nintendo and make video games. And it's on video somewhere and I can't find it. I thought I owned that video, but I don't. But yeah, from like still to this day, like it still is crazy that like at that young age, I knew I wanted to be like kind of involved in the gaming industry somehow, some way. And kind of what led to where I'm at, like kind of right now. So, oh wait, are we fast forwarding like halfway through my life though? Because like I feel like high school's boring.
We'll slowly. Well, yeah, we can skip high school.
Yeah, we can skip high school.
I was kind of curious, like, what place religion has in your life, like.
Well, like now.
These days, yeah, for you now.
I mean, it's not like I don't like push it on people. I mean, I just I pray every day, and I pray for my family and like definitely everybody who like I am involved with in my life, like especially like the viewers and people I've become friends with, that like things work out for them. I don't want anybody to have to deal with like the hardships that I had to deal with in life, because there's a lot of stuff that I dealt with that I don't want to get into because it's really deep, but it's things that I just don't want people to have to deal with some of the stuff that happened in my life that happens to kids often. And so I'm not really going to get into that, but you can kind of see what I'm referring to. It's kind of, I just kind of want to see the good in people, because a lot of my beginning of my life, I saw a lot of the bad in people. And that's why right now in my life, I'm just trying to be a very positive person and just trying to do shit. This guy keeps falling on me. Sorry, trying to focus, trying to say a really nice story. And this guy keeps falling on me. But just trying to see the good in people and hoping that, I'm able to make at least someone smile out of the day. If they're having a crappy day, that me being an idiot on Twitch will help them feel better some sort of way, I guess. I don't know.
No, I've only known you as like a really positive, happy person, honestly. Like that's my perception of you. So
a lot of people think I'm on drugs half the time though. They're like, you can't be that happy. You can't. I promise, I'm not like. Yes, I might drink on stream, but I'm not drunk 24/7. I'm only drunk sometimes. And I'll announce before I get drunk. But no, I don't do drugs. I don't. So that was a big misconception. People were like, "Are you on drugs?" Because there's no way that someone's this happy. It's just my personality, I guess. I'm just a very open person, I guess. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay. Well, why was high school boring?
Well, I guess high school wasn't boring. I just felt like, high school. Okay, I guess we could skip the first like 3 years of high school.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll skip past it.
Because see, it's hard to explain a lot of this stuff though. Because I'm trying to think like what's a good way to explain it. Like the first, let me think. Like the last year of high school, everybody knows MySpace came out. And that's, I would say, kind of another thing that kind of is why I do a lot of stuff now and how I'm like on social media and things like that, is kind of from high school. Like I'm going to sound really crazy saying this. If you're like, oh, you're just lying, I swear I'm not lying and I'm not making this up. This is all true. I was a very popular person in high school because of MySpace, because I was really big on MySpace back in the day. And I have things to prove it. I'm not lying. You could ask anybody. Like, it's true. But I had a lot of interaction with a lot of people from my state, and a lot of people knew me from that, and a lot of people in my high school knew me from MySpace. So that's kind of how I kind of got into social media kind of things, with interacting with people online and stuff like that. So which is kind of a basis of how Twitch comes together.
How many friends did you have on MySpace?
Oh god, I can't even remember. I actually deleted that MySpace, and I'm so pissed I did that. I deleted it in college because I was just like, I'm over it's Facebook time. But I had a lot of friends. I remember I used to get in trouble because people get pissed off when I take them off my top 8. It's like, I'm not in yours anymore. You're not in my top 8. I'm switching it out. I was really one of those people. I had the overlays and stuff, and it's like the music that was playing in the background for the mood I was feeling in the day. Like, I'm feeling really sexy, let me put this song on. Or it's like, oh shit, I feel really bad, no, put this song on. So but yeah, a lot of my last year of high school was pretty cool because like I just knew everybody, but it was because that I also was involved with like, I was in band, I was in student council, I was also on like the peer ministries team too. So like I basically got to see a lot of I saw literally all the grades like during these time periods, because we used to do like retreats with like every single grade, so I would see like everybody. So that's how everybody kind of knew me. And then it went into kind of what I did before Twitch, or what my life was kind of leading into. Which is kind of funny.
What did you do before Twitch?
Okay, so I'll explain this, because not a lot of people know about this on Twitch, and some people could kind of figure out. They see like my Instagram, see old pictures. So I'm from Chicago. So when I was in high school, I was kind of started early on in high school. I was like a big club kid. I used to go to clubs like all the time. It was, I don't know, it was kind of like how this is for me now, but I don't miss it anymore. But like when I was like, I don't know, 18, I used to go to like the downtown. Okay, should I be saying this right now? I probably shouldn't say this.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, I guess it's fine. Okay, so yeah, I used to go to downtown clubs when I was like 18, and like I used to know like all the promoters and all the DJs and stuff like that. And so from that's how that MySpace thing came together, because my old nickname was Beasten, Bestenn. Like that's my first initial, last name, like 4 letters or whatever. Actually, that's probably 5. I can't think right now. I died again. Shit. But I knew a lot of people from that, and I used to go clubbing all the time, and like it wasn't until like I started doing Twitch. Did this guy just throw me across the room? Why? This is not wrestling. Sorry. I'm just getting angry.
He kills you in like 2 hits too.
Yeah, it's not
fucking
fair.
Unfair.
Not fair. But I used to go to a lot of the clubs in Chicago, and I still do once in a while. But it's just like, when you're in that kind of world, it's like either you get a real job or you are in the clubs forever, and you become a promoter, or that's what you do. So I was a club promoter for a little bit. And then after that, I just started just going to the clubs and hanging out with my friends and stuff, because that was our hanging out. Like I didn't know anything else but to go to a club and hang out. So that's why when people come up to me and I'm like in a really like high like valued place, they're like, "How can you hear when this is going on? How do you hear what's going on?" I'm like, I'm so used to it. I'm used to screaming at people.
I was born here.
I was born in the club, and that's how it was. And then when I started doing Twitch, it just kind of subsided, if that's the right word. I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff.
Well, what was the attraction of the club lifestyle at the time?
To be like, you know what? And like now I've become a lot more humble than I was. I mean, anybody who you talk to who knew me back in the day, I was very, very like, I thought I was the shit. I really thought I was the shit. And like,
you are the shit, UGR. You are the shit.
But no, I literally would be like, I'm the shit. That's how I was. I literally be like that. I would go into a club and like, I would not speak to, this is how, like, for example, like I would know someone from across the room. I would not go up to them and speak to them unless they came up to me and said something, because I would want them to say something to me first. Cause it's like, you're supposed to know me. That's how bad I was. And that's why I'm glad with Twitch, I kind of changed. And I'm not like, I'm more of a humble person than I used to be. Which, it's nice. It's nice because when I go back every once in a while, people are like, "You're not as mean as you used to be." And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to change. I'm a changed person.
Did you have like an experience that changed you a bit, or was it just like you grew older?
I grew older, and it was like, I started to realize, when you've been going to clubs since the age of like, 16, 17, it gets old, and like some of my friends still go like every week, and it's just like there's people who go there like every single day, and it's just like I feel like, what are you doing with your life? Are you getting a job? And they literally live in the clubs. That's what they do. But that's not all of Chicago. I just feel like the Chicago club scene is like that though. It's like you're just there to party, or you work there, and it's really infested, really bad. But not in a bad way. I would never talk crap about it, but there's a time where people need to grow up, and there's some people who are like, in their 30s and still going and like hanging out with the 20-year-olds and just acting like they're, I don't know, 22. but I won't name names because I still would like to go to a club every once in a while without getting in trouble. They might be watching.
Get me in the door, man. Get me in the door. I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah. So I didn't say anything bad. But it is nice though, because it's like, I people have a chance to miss me, you know, and I don't want, because that's how it is. Like, because people go every week and, you know, they hang out, and I just died again by my twin sisters. And I died again. I don't know. We might have to start from the beginning.
Oh man, not good.
But
what got tiresome for it about you?
Just the constant drinking, and then it's just like, you know, I drink all the time on stream, but it's like the constant drinking and having to keep up appearances and having to deal with some of the crazy bullshit that it comes with, you know, like, oh, well, can you get me in here? Or people just like talking to you to try to get you into place, or get them into places and stuff like that. And I don't know. I felt like I didn't like my attitude. I was really rude to people, and I've like apologized to a lot of them that I've done that to. But I don't know. It just, Twitch kind of made me a better person in a weird, cheesy sort of way. Yeah.
So you first found like Twitch TV when you were already still like deep into going to clubs and everything?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to
deep into it.
I know my story is like so all over the place. I'm trying to think of a good way to get into this. I found Twitch, and I know a lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna die. Jesus, I'm dying. Sorry.
Those twins, they got all the backflips. That's why.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, they're just killing me. When I got out of college, I went to school for English studies because I wanted to be a teacher. I actually talked about this last time, which is kind of funny. I haven't talked about this story in a while. I was trying to become an English teacher, and when I got out of college, I was the naive kid who actually thought that when you get out of college, expect a job right away. So I didn't do any internships or anything. So when I got out of college, I moved to Chicago, and I went there and just was like, you know what? Let's just do it. We got a job. We're good. We're just going to move out and see what we could do. And I slowly learned that, you know, the world doesn't work like that, and you need to have experience. And a lot of the jobs I was going for at the time, they were telling me like, you don't have an experience, you don't have any written work anywhere. Like, how can we reference you and this and that, blah, blah. And I was going through a time period in my life where I was literally unemployed for like probably a whole year. And luckily I had someone like really in my life who really supported me, who's watching. So thank you for the support. You know who you are, who supported me like for that year. And it was really hard to find a job and I was in a kind of attitude where it's like, no, I want a job in the field that I went to school for. So I wouldn't work for anything less than what I went to school for. And so I didn't have a job because I was in that kind of atmosphere, in that mindset. So about 3 years ago, this all happened like 3 years ago. I started UGRgaming.com, which is where the name comes from. Because people ask me all the time, like, why is your name UGR? What does it mean? So, which is still up today. So can I do a quick plug to my website?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. www.ugrgaming.com. Gaming news and reviews. Okay. So anyway, so 3 years ago, I decided that I wanted to start like a gaming blog, because what got me through was video games. I played video games all the time because I was always depressed that I couldn't find a job, and it sucks. Like coming out of college and not being able to find a job, and moving back to Chicago, and like feeling like you didn't accomplish all the money that you spent going to college for, you know. I got really depressed during that time period in my life, and it sucked. But I played a lot of video games with my friends, and we played like, you know, Call of Duty and Xbox and all that cool stuff. And that's kind of when I figured out, like, learned more about online gaming and things like that. So I started the website, and it was basically me at first kind of writing reviews, which I've been playing the first game that I reviewed on stream, which is pretty cool. And I just started making YouTube videos and being like, hey, you know, I like this game. This is why you should like it. And from that, you know, some people joined in and wanted to be a part of it. And we had like a team. We had a really good team for a while. And basically what we did, we write like, you know, how basically it's a smaller IGN. We're not that cool, but it's like an IGN, but it's a more personal thing for me because I love writing, and that's one thing I love is writing things. Sorry, just trying to kill this guy. God damn it!
Oh, damn him!
Gotta do it. Okay, but I love writing, and that's where the website came from, and I have been nothing but blessed from the website, and that's why it's really cool because I've been able to, you know, I remember the first game I got a review copy of, and I remember that day I like cried because I was just like, I couldn't believe that something that I started. I think I just died. We might have to. Yeah, we're starting the game over. All right, sorry guys, gameplay over, but we're gonna start over. Start over from the beginning. The first review copy of a game that I got, I was really happy because I couldn't believe that I was able to write content that people were willing to trust me with their product and be like, we want you to write and tell your viewers about our product and what you thought about it. And, you know, I've been able to go to like different conventions under the name of UGR and having my name on like a media list, which is weird. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've had like just companies like talking to me about different stuff. And that's kind of how the Twitch channel came up. When I started the website, it was something that I created. I just made the Twitch account, but I never streamed from it. So it had sat there for 3 years and I didn't do anything on it. And then recently, last year, one of the people who worked with me on the website, he decided he wanted to start streaming from the account, and I was like, sure, that's totally fine. So he did for probably a month or so and kind of saw growth, but he felt bad when he started getting like donations on the channel and he felt like it was not right of him to get it like in using the name. So he was like, you know, I'm going to start my own channel. I said, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Shane, I know you heard this already because I talked about this at the panel. And he basically was like, you know, I'm going to do my own thing. And I said, okay, I'll take it over and I will start streaming from it. And I had a Elgato capture card. No, it was a Roxio game capture card. That's what I had from a review. And I used that. That was my first thing. And I streamed right from the capture card, I think. Wasn't it? I think so. I don't remember.
Oh, right from the capture card. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I had it was no camera. It was just me talking.
Does your friend still stream? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, he does. He still does. He doesn't do it so much anymore because now he's like dealing with a full-time job now and stuff like that, so he doesn't have time to stream. But he was kind of like the first person who introduced me to streaming on Twitch. But after that, I did a lot of like YouTube searches and figuring it out and how to do it and all that good stuff. Yeah. But that's basically how my Twitch account started, and then I started doing stupid things and playing games and playing them badly and making weird jokes, and people liked it, which was weird because I'm a weird person in life. Trust me, my friends will tell you, like my friends in real life, they'll be like, you're stupid. And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's so good. But yeah, that was like the basis kind of the thing.
You're being exposed a little bit in the chat right now. Jimmy Cueballs asks, are you wearing vanity frames right now?
Am I wearing? Oh no, they're fake. They're fake. These were an old Halloween costume from last year. I'm just trying to look fancy today, so I don't look like an idiot.
You look very mature. I need glasses now.
Thank you.
I don't have anything near me.
I don't know. That's kind of how like a lot of people like say like you dress fancy or whatever sometimes on your streams. But that's what kind of going back to how I was. That's the club mentality of me. You always have to look your best. And so I guess sometimes I feel like dressing up and putting on a blazer or combing my hair after 3 years is nice. No, I don't do that.
Your hair is really short.
I'm not a dirty person. But yeah, that's just kind of the person I am. It kind of came from that, seriously. So yeah.
Do you feel more comfortable like when you're dressed up and you're looking good? Like what does dressed down UGR look like after the cast is over? What are you gonna be wearing? Are you gonna still be dressed up in a suit, or are you gonna be
no, I will be in my boxers with no shirt on. Okay, don't get too crazy ideas, but I live by myself, so it's okay. Let's relax, UGR. and like I'm not wearing pants right now, so don't think I'm in a full suit and stuff. That's not happening. But like I'm in my boxers right now. Sorry for the imagery.
Well, way to ruin it.
Sorry.
Way to ruin it. We thought we had a fancy thing going on here.
That's so fancy.
You're the honor of Beyond the Broadcast.
Oh man. But yeah, I feel like Twitch has been a really great great thing for me. And I feel like I wear a lot of hats. Like I'm a writer. Like then I should probably plug this to you.
Wait. Okay, go ahead, plug away. I'll ask my question right afterwards.
No, I was saying, and I also like do a podcast. Some people don't know that I do a podcast, which is on Spreaker and iHeartRadio. Woo woo. It's called Gamer Chat Weekly, which started around the same time as the website. We do it like every Sunday, and that's fun too. It's just basically me talking, and me and my two other co-hosts, we talk about video games and stuff, and take like viewer questions and things like that. And then I stream on Twitch. So yeah, that's what basis of my life right now is. I don't have a life besides you guys. You guys are my life and my loves.
That's most Twitch streamers. I'm pretty sure at this point. And I just gotta say big ups to the website because I clicked on it. I expected to see. I'm going to a lot of gaming websites, and he's like the last post 2012 or something, or like 2013.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that you're like still keeping it updated and running is and it looks great. The layout of the website is nice. It's nice.
Thank you. We gotta fix some stuff up. That's a new one we just put up like not too long ago, but it's still in the process of being still updates and stuff. But we're working on it though. You should see the first one. Oh God, that was horrible. Blogger.com. Never again. Never again.
So when did you first start writing? What was the first things you were kind of writing way back when?
Like on the website or just in general?
Just in general, yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to write a lot of like short stories. My grandma, and I took a picture of this. I gotta find the picture I took. I used to write a lot of like weird, like short story mystery novels, like children's books when I was younger. Like I'm talking about like when I was in like 3rd grade, not like a grown ass man writing a child book.
Some grown ass, you're making fun of Dr. Zeus? A grown ass man writing child's books?
Yeah, okay, we shouldn't say like that. But I mean, I used to write like really short stories and things like that. In college, I wrote this really, really great. Oh God, I'm so pissed at myself because I erased my computer. I wrote this really good, like it was like kind of like I don't even know the name of what you would call it, but it was like a short story, but it was a little bit longer than like a short story. I wrote it in college, and I always said that if I was able to, I would try to get it published. And the basis of the story was that like it was like chronicling this girl's life that like it was called something like Dying Love or something. And the girl, like, she meets this boy and they like fall in love, and it's like the basis of like kind of how like it chronicles like the beginning of her life, the middle of her life, and then like you see the life via her child's life. And it was like about, you know, her finding love with this guy that she was in love with for a long time. And then the second part was about like, you know, her still being in love with the guy, but then like she was in an abusive relationship with him. And then eventually she learns that she's pregnant like in the second half of like the book or the story. And then the third part was like years later, and her son talking about what happened to his mom in the time period. And what I did was try to make it kind of different, was like every time you saw the word love in it, it would be red. So even if it was like, you know, something happened to her or like her boyfriend like hit her or something, like I was trying to make a point about like, you know, how people feel like undying love and how love can be justified if people are abusive or things like that, but not in a good way, but trying to make a kind of a larger issue from the story. And I cannot find that book. I'm so pissed off at myself. So if you want to steal that idea, feel free. That's fine. I won't even remember the whole book, so you're fine. But that was kind of like when I knew I really wanted to be a writer, which I still do it now.
Do you still do any creative writing, or hope to do some in the future?
I don't know. I feel like the creative writing is really in my reviews and stuff. Now it's hard to get that creativity back. I'm more of a visual person. Like now, like my creativity is like more involved with like my videos and stuff, and like when I make them on YouTube and like my streams, like I'm more creative in that aspect now. So I guess it just kind of blossomed into a bigger situation, kind of. Yeah. So that was it. This guy's coming here. Let me see. I think you got him. But yeah, that was about it though. Any more questions? I was kidding.
Let's go to Twitter right now because I know there's a couple questions that have been popped up on there.
Oh God. Let's go.
That I have been ignoring. I know some people have been posting in chat. I posted a question on Twitter. Okay.
This is scary. I'm scared. Hopefully they're not mean ones, because I'm sure there's one trolling one that's like, you're short or you're stupid. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's actually the first question. Why are you so short and stupid?
Damn it. I knew it was coming. I knew it.
The first question is, Lewd Apple, what made you want to start streaming?
Well, starting streaming, like, it was kind of something I kind of was like, well, it was kind of selfish of me in a way, but it was just, I felt like if we started, you know, the channel, and I felt there was viewers on it, and then I felt like, why are we going to drop a channel where people are watching? Someone has to stream on it. And so that, I mean, it's kind of a short answer, but that's kind of why I started streaming. I guess the reason I continued streaming was because it became fun, and I got to do more creative things, like, you know, like with XSplit and things like that, and trying to be creative and try to make my stream a little bit different than other people's. Because my thing was that I prided myself on trying to not be like, okay, I don't want to be known for, oh, he plays this, or oh, he's this, or oh, he's that. I wanted to be someone that people would enjoy watching regardless of what game I was playing, and like liked me as a person more than, oh, he's playing a game I like, you know. And that's kind of, but I feel like that is the thing that a lot of Twitch streamers deal with. You know, they get a lot of viewers who first they start off playing a game, and someone comes in and they like that game and they end up leaving because they're not playing it anymore. But I just always wanted people to like my content for everything, not just me, for the community, for you know, maybe the game I'm playing, or they come in just to check their points, or they just come in to lurk. I have a lot of lurkers, and I learned that at TwitchCon. Like, a lot of people who lurk on my channel literally came up to me and said, I am a lurker, and you probably don't know me, but I watch your streams, and I just want people to enjoy and have fun, and then make fun of me if you want to, but don't go too crazy, because it's that's don't take it too far. I do cry sometimes alone in bed.
Aw. No,
not like that. That's okay. Let's not get too crazy.
Sensitive UGR.
Oh, just a little sensitive sometimes. A little bit.
What does make you feel sensitive on Twitch TV? Are there moments where they catch you off guard, whether they're good or bad?
Oh yeah. Oh god, now we're getting into serious stuff. Damn it, I'm not good at serious because I'm not taking myself seriously. Good stuff. Okay, let's get with the good stuff first. The good stuff. Wait, are we running out of time?
Oh, we got some time. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I get freaked out. I'm talking too long.
Well, it's the show's all about you talking. You can talk as much you want.
I don't know. I don't see the chat. So if you're watching the chat, I'm sorry I don't see what you're saying because it would freak me out even more. But good stuff about Twitch, I would say, and I can honestly say this, is that the community on Twitch is amazing. There have been times, like right now I'm dealing with a really crappy time in my life right now. Not like crappy where I'm like, I don't want to stream anymore, but you know, I like lost my job like a month ago, and it was really unexpected. And it was like, you know, the main source of kind of how I was able to pay for my bills and stuff. So when I lost my job, I lost my job on my birthday, which was so fun. It sucked so bad, but the night that it was my birthday, I streamed just to, like, you know, be like, it's my birthday. It was amazing, the support and everybody who's been very supportive. Like, if you come to my stream, there'll be like a donation thing. If you're like, well, why does it say keep the stream going? It literally means, like, literally if I can't do this and it's not working, I probably will be homeless. Not to be like really deep on you, but that's how it is. And I try to not, like, I don't want to be one of those people who are just like begging, because I'm not a begging person. People, and I don't ever say anything. People, if they want to donate, they can. And that's why when I do that, I try to give back, like by doing, like, you know what, thank you for donating here. Like, let's do a giveaway for like the donators and stuff like that. So it doesn't just seem like I'm sitting here, because there's some streams out here that like do that kind of stuff, and like it's a scam, and they're just doing it so they can get a Porsche. You know, I've seen people with like, oh, my vacation trip to the Bahamas. And I'm like, you know, sometimes people need help. And, you know, I don't like putting myself out there, but that's kind of what the situation I'm in right now, and the Twitch community has been so amazing, and people who are watching right now, and if you don't know me, thank you for even tuning in, for supporting Shand. You know, like, if you don't like me, support Shand. Like, he's been a great, ow, god damn it, every time I have a sentimental moment this happens. Sorry. But like, supporting has been really great on Twitch, because I would say it's been one of the greatest decisions I decided to do. But on the sadder part, I would say, that gets me sometimes emotional, I would say, and I was talking to Shane about this a little bit earlier, and I don't talk about this on stream. I've tweeted about it a few times, and it's not a thing, and this is gonna sound kind of, I'm not trying to get political, I'm not trying to get crazy, it's not gonna be like that. But you know, obviously I'm African American, and my community on Twitch, we work as a way of, like, we don't care who you are, what color you are, what you like, or anything. We're just open to everybody. But it's just really sad when, like, someone will come into my stream just to troll, because I deal with trolls all the time. Like, I can handle that, but I deal with the craziest things. Like, I have people coming in to my stream and going, oh, you look like this, or you look like this rapper. One person came in and said I look like DMX, and I don't know how that fit, but somehow I was confused. I have that kind of stuff, or like, you know, that's like the baby stuff. I have people coming in saying, why are you playing this game? Shouldn't you be playing NBA game? It's crazy. Like, the craziest one, I will remember this, and I will never forget this. I tweeted about this. It literally made me shut down my stream when this happened. I was playing Fallout 3, and you know, it was a slow stream, so there weren't really a lot of people there, and like, I didn't really have any mods there that day, and I was by myself. And someone came in and said to me, I remember when Fallout 3 was whites only. And I was like, did you, like, you took a second to look at my face and say to me that that is beyond like trolling. That's just like plain out fucking rude, you know? And I deal with a lot of racist stuff, and and that's how I can sympathize with, you know, female streamers, because they deal with guys asking them about their boobs and stuff. But I think a lot of it, why this stuff happens, is because that, you know, as much as I love Twitch, there isn't a lot of, you know, big people on Twitch who are not just black people, just everybody. They don't promote everyone. And, you know, like, when I was looking at the TwitchCon list of like the bigger name people, I did not see everybody on there was mainly white males, that's really what it was. And maybe a few females, and that was it, you know? And I don't do this. I'm not trying to be like, oh, there's a race thing. I'm not trying to do that, but that's just the reality of what I deal with. And that's the sadness of Twitch that I deal with. I deal with people coming in and looking at my face and not even looking at my content. They judge me based upon what I look like, you know? And then I've had people who've said stuff. Oh, and I just fell in a hole. I've had people say like rude things, like racial things to me, and then try to send me messages afterwards and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I know I'm banned, but like, I really loved your stream. Like, it's really cool. Can you unban me? And my thing is like, I will not unban a person like that. I don't want anybody who comes into my stream who starts off by being an asshole, because I don't want a viewer like that. You know, if you're a troll, that's cool. I can deal with that. But if it's like you blatantly come out here and just talk like, oh, you're black, or why are you playing, you're black, that's what I get a lot. Oh, why are you streaming, you're black? I get that a lot. I don't want a viewer like that. And I that's what always happens. People judge you based upon what you look like, and then they realize that you're actually pretty good, and that you actually made them laugh. And if they would have sat there for a second and would have actually watched the stream before saying something based upon a color, then maybe they would have liked the stream and got to stay longer. But that's just kind of the reality of Twitch that I deal with every day. But I deal with it, but it's okay, because I have great people who support me and streaming friends who have been there for me during times like that. But that one comment was like one that actually like made me shut off my stream, and was like, I was pissed off. And that night I ended up streaming Ico, and I made like a big statement saying like, look, like, this, like, and I was trying to explain it in a way, like in the story of Aiko, like this kid gets casted out because he has horns out of his community, and we shouldn't base people's streams on what kind of color they have, or oh, they shouldn't be playing this because of that. Like it's we're all in a market where we're already nerds. We're all nerds. We're all nerds. No one here is like the Beyonce of Twitch. It's not happening. We're all nerds sitting in our rooms.
I thought I was.
Well, Shand is. He is the Beyonce, and I will agree. But like, you know, we're already kind of in a weird situation where people already judge us and be like, oh, all you do is sit in your house and play video games. You don't even see the light of day. You know, we don't need to do that to each other. You know, I think we should all stick together and just like have a great time and get drunk. Come on.
I just want to really quickly welcome Tamorag Raiders to the stream. Tamorag, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys, to be on the broadcast.
Sorry.
So cool, man. I didn't. You're making a really good point. Yeah. Welcome to be on the broadcast, guys. Every single week, I invite a different streamer to come hang out with me, play their favorite games, and chat. And today, I'm joined by UGR Gaming. I hope you guys kick back, relax, and have a good time. We're just gonna be talking about streaming and how we became streamers and where we think streaming's going. And I kind of want to follow up what you were saying with a question directly about, like, do you think that problem will get better on Twitch TV, or do you think trolls are always going to kind of latch on to those immediate superficial differences as a way to try and, you know, instigate drama?
I sadly, I don't think it will change. I mean, I've had conversations with my friends about it before, and they've said like maybe you could be that person that they finally will like try to push out there to be like, oh well, he looks different. Let's talk to him too, you know. But I don't think it'll change. I mean, I'm used to it by now. I mean, of course I have the certain words like out of like, you know, like blocked out on my chat. If someone says it, like, it's like, okay, well, obviously you said something you're not supposed to be saying in this channel. But I don't think it'll change. It's just, you know, you got to have tough skin. And I learned to grow from that. It was just, that was the first comment that was like the mindset, you know, like it's 2015. And for someone to say to me whites only or something like this only, like, what are you talking about? And the funny thing about that is that I later found out that person was a streamer, and then everybody on Twitter like went and reported that person. They're gone.
Oh wow!
That's why I love the support of Twitch. Thanks guys for that one.
That's really good that Twitch backed you up. I mean, obviously Twitch has been sometimes spotty with that. I'm kind of curious. Did you grow up facing a lot of racism and all in Chicago, or was it something that happened more online?
No, it was. No, you know what? There's been like times where like when, like, you know what I said, I used to go out to the clubs. There has been times where like my friends have gotten into fights and I've been with them where they got into fights where people, you know, were black. So they're going to do something. Cause like, okay, a lot of my friends are black. But I have a lot of friends of all different races, of course. But my friends who live like in this town with me, we're all black. But we have been in like situations where like, oh my God, yeah, like we've gone out before, and like in Chicago, like it was 4 of us and we went in there and like the clerk like literally like was just following us the entire time. And I had never dealt with that before. So luckily, like in my life, I haven't dealt with that too much, but my friends have dealt with some crazy stuff in life. And I like luckily don't deal with that too often. But I think it's because I give off a weird vibe, so people are just like, we'll just stay away from him. We won't even try him.
What is the UGR vibe? What is this weird vibe we're talking about?
Just like a weird ass vibe like this one, you know, just
like this, just like this, just like this,
just like one of those weird things. Like, I don't know. I feel like I give a weird vibe where people are just like, we don't know if he will shank us or if he will make us laugh. So we're just going to stay back on that one.
That's what I felt when I met you at TwitchCon. I'm like, is this guy going to stab me, or is he we're going to have a good time together? I can't tell. He's just, he's just sitting there shaking his shoulders back and forth the whole time. Just weird vibe.
That weird vibe though. But no, that was probably, I don't deal with it often, so that's pretty good. But unfortunately, I deal with it more on Twitch than I deal with it in real life, which is weird to say. But it doesn't happen every day. But there was like a month straight that maybe every single day someone would come and say something racial to me. Every time. Every day.
Someone brought up a point in the chat, and I think it needs to be addressed right now. This guy Grove has said, I thought this was Twitch where we talked about video games and enjoyed each other's company in video games. Why is race even being brought up as a conversation? Why is the conversation still going? Because I think, at least from my perspective, it's an issue on Twitch TV. It's something that has been brought into video games by other people.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just here discussing it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I said before I even started the comment, like, I'm not trying to be like, we're not trying to bring like a whole race thing here. I'm not trying to do that. I'm saying my experiences from Twitch are sometimes different from other people, and that's a part of my life. So like, this is what I deal with, and I'm not trying to like do anything crazy. I'm just explaining the kind of things that I deal with on a daily basis. There are the sad parts of Twitch. Twitch is not lovely. It's not green roses. So if it's like, you're like, well, don't talk about it. Whatever I said, I don't even know, but like, it's not perfect, and not everything's perfect. But you know, and that's why I said, I'm not saying it like, oh, well, I'm talking about black people. I'm not saying, I'm talking about everybody. Not everybody is represented in the world, not on Twitch. And it's not like that, you know, and some people don't understand that, which it's fine. I'm not going to get mad at people for not understanding. It's just my experience. And this is my segment. So that's why I'm talking about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And Grove says, once again, trolls love listening to trolls love to listen to people talking about their trolling, ignoring them, pretending that they don't exist is easily the best way to deal with them. And I disagree with that too. I think people need to know that their behavior affects people. So maybe once they move beyond trolling, once they mature a bit, they have a greater perspective of what they've been doing, rather than just ignored and acted like, oh, this.
Yeah, because I don't like, every time, like, I'm not trying to do a social message every time like a troll comes in and says something. It was just like, I was saying that's what happens to me. I don't respond and say this is racist and don't say that. It's me turning off my screen and realizing the things that happen. Because anybody in my chat will tell you, if anything racial happens or someone says something racist about me, I don't say anything. I don't. And if they usually just get banned. That's it. Because I don't want that kind of people. I don't want those kind of people in my stream. So I know I'm bringing it up, but like I said, it's my experience. Yeah. I mean,
well, I was gonna say, I think ideally for both of us, race wouldn't be something that like needed to be discussed or thought about on Twitch TV at all. Like, it's not. Yeah.
But my streams are fun, so don't worry. It's not this depressing.
Yeah, sorry. We got caught on a tangent here.
Yeah. Sorry.
But it's an important one. It's an important one to talk about.
But yeah, we should talk about something happier, so we were not like.
We'll talk about what was your first stream like?
My first stream? Oh God, my first stream was oh God, these sisters again. I was playing The Walking Dead. It was just a camera. No camera. It was just like gameplay, and I was trying to figure it out. I had no idea what I was doing, and someone came in and said, "Is this gameplay or is this just like you standing there?" And I freaked out and I turned it off because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to respond to that. I didn't even have a microphone, which is kind of funny. That's how you know I was a pro at Twitch. I didn't even have a microphone to respond. I didn't even know there was a chat at first. I was like, "What? There's a chat? People are responding to things? This is new."
Did you watch any streams at all before you started streaming, or was this like
No, I didn't start watching streams till probably like maybe 2 or 3 months after I started streaming, because I didn't realize there's other people streaming on Twitch. I thought it was just like you go on a website and you stream and people will find it or something. I didn't realize it. I was quite stupid. It's okay. You can say that. You can say that.
No, it's just really funny though. Like,
I didn't watch any streams. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what the website was or anything. It's like, I'm just gonna try it out.
How'd you even discover? What was the first stream you watched? Like, how'd you first discover another stream?
I couldn't even tell you what it was. It was probably something Resident Evil. I don't even remember the first person I followed. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know. It's my life. No, my brain is so sad that I can only remember like maybe the beginning of last year. That's about it. Most stuff I can remember, but all the drinking kind of. Just kidding. But no, I have a really bad memory sometimes, so it's like trying to do stuff's really bad.
No, I'm the same way. Is there anyone early on who inspired you? Once you're like, oh wow, I maybe should have a microphone and talk to chat and.
Well, not like, okay, well now we're gonna get really cheesy real quick, but I don't think anybody inspired me when I finally got like a camera and a microphone. I think it was after, what was it? Right after I started to pick up a little bit. And, you know, when I actually saw your stream though. I saw your stream. And I could say this now because we're friends now. So you can't get mad at me that I did this. But you were drunk. And this is my first impression to you. You're doing Check the Deaths. And I came into your stream and you like left. Like your chair was just sitting there. And I was like, is this guy drunk? Is this allowed? And then I was like, I'm not watching this ever again. And I never came back. And then I saw that you're the same person when you're streaming with Raven. I was like, oh my God, this is the same guy. Which is funny. It was like, that was like maybe 4 or 5 months later. And I was like, that's funny. But definitely like you and Clara and like, I would say Raven have been a very big, you know, inspiration to me. I'm a person who's like this is one thing I do like about Twitch and sometimes I don't like about Twitch. And it's not Twitch in general. It's just sometimes like people think that like streamers are like the biggest celebrities all time. Like, you know, I understand like, you know, like TwitchCon was a good example. You know, there's a lot of big streamers who are there, but they're normal people. Like they're normal. So there's no reason to feel like they're like gods. Like, and some, like it's hard to like look at Twitter sometimes because some people get so obsessed with like, oh my God, this person is like da 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 da. And I'm like, they're just a normal human being. And that's why when I tweeted yesterday, like about like, you know, we're all big or small streamers. We're all just sitting in a room, you know, playing a game in front of our computers. We're all the same person. We're not going to the MTV Music Awards. We're not going to the Grammys. We're not doing any of that stuff. So like, I don't like when people start feeling like they should be like put on a throne or something. And it's not. We're just all normal people. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like a lot of communities, I get a lot of people coming in and saying, you know, thank you for talking to me. Thank you for responding to my comment. And I don't understand how streamers could get so crazy where it's like you don't even respond to someone saying hello to you. And I understand like there's like bigger, I'm gonna die. You know, bigger streams where the chat's going so fast, but like they literally say no, the streamer's just playing a game and they don't respond to their chat at all. What is that? I don't know what that's called, but whatever that's called, I don't want any part of that. But definitely you guys have like still to this day inspired me. Like it was really a great honor to sit there next to you two and like do a panel there. Like I would never have thought like a year ago I would be sitting at TwitchCon on a panel with the two people who have like inspired my stream to keep going and know that there's hope out there. Like right there, you know, it was like a dream moment. It was like, that's a good example. Like, you know, Michael Jackson. It was like Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson right there. Ravenheart and WShand.
Which one am I? Am I Michael or Janet?
I will say you are Janet because Janet is still with us, but I still love Michael.
Ravenheart's dead.
She's still rocking it and she's still hot and she's like 50 years old. So you're hot. There you go, Shan.
And I'm 50 years old. It's very true.
Yeah, well, you're 50 but sexy. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, I just want to say really quickly, it was funny being on that panel and even being in TwitchCon and seeing how nervous some people were to just approach or talk to me. Like I'm not a big streamer by any means whatsoever, but it kind of like brings it home.
You're pretty big. Let's just
I'm medium sized. Medium sized.
Can I get a some size Coke, please? Need some Coke. Sorry, I had to throw that in there real quick.
But it wasn't an experience I'd ever had before. Was expecting, yeah, 100%.
It was really fun. I was really happy. It was such a great time, and I cannot wait for next year. It's just really cool to see, and this is why like when people ask me about like what can I do on Twitch, like what kind of things should I try to do, and I just tell people like, you know, the cliches, you know, be yourself, but I kind of go a little bit deeper and say like being genuine with yourself. You know, my friendships with Shan and Raven and Clara have been like genuine. Like we never met before TwitchCon, and we hung out as if we knew each other for years. It was just like that. It was so simple. There wasn't any awkward pauses, and as long as you're just being like, you know, genuine with people and not like, you know, you don't have to, oh, I'm just friends with this streamer because he could possibly raid me in the future. No, just be friends with people because you like them. You know, I generally like these people. And you know, if a raid comes around, I'm not gonna be mad at it. But I don't expect it. And I'm not looking for that. I just enjoy their streams, and like they've been very supportive and cool with me, and I'm that same way back. You know, I try to, you know, do my best to do that for other people. And I don't feel like I'm not a big streamer at all. I'm sure there's people in this chat who the is this kid? I've never seen him before. I have no idea why is he talking? Shut up. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few people like that. I'm sure someone's gonna say that in the chat and say Kappa, because I'm sure every time I say something,
they will.
No one's gonna do it.
I'm not gonna pass it up. This is Twitch TV. Well,
I know. Someone's gonna say exactly what I said in Kappa. Damn it.
Well, we're gonna take a very quick break right now, UGR, and we're gonna come back.
These strippers are killing me now.
Yeah, no, you're being murdered by knife-wielding strippers. It's my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with UGR's favorite game as of right now, and we'll talk about the future of Twitch TV and the future of UGR.
Ooh,
don't go
that
anywhere.
Sounds exciting.
Oh yeah,
I
fucking great.
don't even know what's happening next.
I don't know. We'll figure it out together here live on Beyond the Broadcast. See you guys in just a little bit.
Good.
The following program is for mature audiences only.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Broadcast. I'm your host, WShand. Every single week we invite a different streamer to come hang out with us, play their favorite game growing up, and then their favorite game as of right now. We talk about where they came from, where they're going, and take questions from you beautiful people out there in the chat. And if you have any questions, you can tweet at me, at WShand Twitch, down below. Any questions you have for UGR Gaming, we will be popping through them on today's stream. And that is my guest today, UGR Gaming, a beautiful, wonderful man who I know from Resident Evil, who I know from TwitchCon, and who you're going to know right now from this amazing highlight from his stream. Let's take a look at it right now.
Wow. I gotta fix this. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Pyro, I read that. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it, Pyro. Like, all you guys, like, every person, like, even if you didn't donate, I truly, honestly, I appreciate all you guys and all the support and all the love and that you guys, like, love this stream. I try my best, I work. I go to work for 8 hours, and I literally come from work to stream, like, for 2 hours, to go to sleep for, like, 2 hours, to go right back to work. So I try to put all my energy into this, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, supporting the channel, and everything. I truly mean it. I've always no matter what, I don't care. I will never change it. I'll always be the same person. Like seriously, you guys are awesome. Like, seriously. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, thank you everybody. Seriously, everybody in the stream who's watching. Hyper Pyro, yes, hyper everybody watching, everybody who donated. All you guys are awesome. Thank you. Your energy shows, man. Thank you. We love you, Brandon. I love all you guys. I truly love all you guys. Screw my brother if he's saying that I'm talking too loud, okay? So we're gonna play this again. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep going. And yes, and if you're new to the stream, sorry, it's been kind of crazy, but definitely hit that follow button. I truly appreciate it, because now my goal is to try to reach 2K by the end of tonight, so I'm not gonna stop streaming until we're done. Alright, so I'm gonna, I really want to reach 2K. It's now official. Game hat on, Brandon. Your hair looks like a mess, but you're gonna do it. Alright, people, thank you. Time to be a man. Ouch, I don't exercise. Your bro ain't the one getting you the new PC, truth. UGR hype, yes, thank you, Slay. GK, what's up? What's up, GQ? So sexy. Look at you, Coda. Look at you. Alright, so we're starting over. Okay, I'm officially starting. Are you doing a speed run? Yes, now. So I'm going to start as soon as I get out of the car, and we're going to attempt to. But I always get off track all the time. Alright, so 8Bs, hopefully you're still here. As soon as I get out of the car, I should start timing it. That would make sense, Brandon. 2K follow hype, yes. Goal reach. It doesn't mean that we cannot donate anymore. That's actually pretty true, but that's up to you guys. That's totally up to you guys. I don't ask for much more. Okay, let's start this over. Okay, 0 and I'm gonna time it and go. Boom. And the button didn't work. Okay, cool. Okay, button, you're not working. Why aren't? Okay, we're starting at 6:10. We're gonna see how long it takes. I'm here, of course. Thank you. I want to see 2K happen. Yes, you guys. 7:26. Spend it. No, I'm getting a PC. Alright, my timer is not working, but I started at 6:10. If anybody can remember that, I appreciate that. So we're going to keep going. 15. What? 15 away from 2K? Are you serious? Brandon, donate. People, donate to Brandon. Feel free if you guys want to. Anything, everything goes to stream. So it's all good. Are we? Coda's getting 15 away from 2K. Okay, I'm not stopping streaming until we hit 2K tonight. Is that in the game? Yes, it is. But we're not going to stop until 2K is reached. Damn it. We're going to reach it. So now I'm speedrunning.
I'd now like to take this opportunity to welcome UGR Gaming back onto the stream. Hey, UGR. How's it going today, my friend?
Hello. How's it going?
Hey.
You know what? Watching that was really weird because I did not realize I was playing this game in that highlight. But
and now we're back here again in the same car.
Here where we started. So basically, that people are confused. That was the quality I had. So that's kind of where the basis of the panel came from, because you don't have to have the best quality in the world. And that's what I was working with at the time. That was off of my laptop, and I was playing this game, and I was trying to get a new computer because like my computer was like messing up, so I couldn't really stream that well anymore. So I was able to, get the money for the computer, which I'm still streaming on right now. And that was like a big game changer that kind of changed everything. Where I was actually able to stream without blurry stuff. That was good. That was really nice. So
without blurry stuff.
Well, yeah, my stream was quite blurry back in the day. It's quite blurry. If you didn't notice by the video, that was literally my quality. That wasn't like anything else. Quality of my stream. It's really bad.
It looked pretty good to me.
Pretty bad.
I guess we started off. It was actually quite funny. I had to create a video, for our Twitch panel. Mm-hmm. And didn't get
used at the end though. By the way, I never got to see it.
Oh, we never showed it.
I could you show at the end.
I don't have it on me right now. I could always put it up on Twitter later. But basically, the video was all four of us were on the panel. Myself, UGR, Lol Renene, and Ravenheart 007, and we got our earliest streams and then compared it to our latest streams. Mm-hmm. And if you looked at my stream, Ravenheart's, and Lol Renene's, like, we had the most ghetto setups ever. It's just like our blurry, dirty camera on top of a game, and us looking like all sloppy and lazy. And then UGR's first stream, he's got like a green screen already. He's like, it's all looking good. He's got like different thing, like different donation things on his overlay and everything.
It was horrible. It was so bad.
Like, just a different generation of streamer.
But you know what? That's the oldest one I have though, because Twitch deleted a lot of the stuff. But I have older ones. I used to have older ones than that, but that was the oldest one I had, was when I got Aliens Isolation. I played it for the first time and I cried. I should use that one instead, but that's okay. So now we're playing Outlast.
So why is Outlast your favorite game as of right now?
Well, it's a really interesting game because I never thought I would like it this much as possible. I do stream this from time to time. I've gotten to a point where I've been trying to speedrun it, just not for like, to win a world record, just to beat my own time. Which I don't know, just something about this game just makes me like it, like every time I play it even more, that much better kind of thing. It's a really messed up, interesting story. So if you haven't seen this before, I am just speed running right through it, so you're not going to see really too much of anything. But it's a really great game. It is very gory though, especially the DLC. If you've never seen it, good luck. It's very weird. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Cannot wait for the second one.
Is there a world record for this game that exists?
Oh yeah. There's like, I think it's like definitely around 20 minutes, but that is like you had to do like door skips and stuff like that. I don't do that. I just play it the normal way because I have no idea how to do those door skips or anything. So I was just like, I'm just running, just gonna run forever. Sounds good to me.
Do you think you'll be beating the game today during
our time I can definitely get this around an hour, so it should be good. Hopefully, if we get a world record while I'm playing this, I'm gonna be so pissed off because I don't know what time I started. Shit. It's okay. We'll be fine. But yeah, I can't focus and play this game at the same time. I know this game pretty well, so
yeah, I can tell. I can tell you know this game. You're just like walking exactly where you need to go, not messing around whatsoever. So how many times have you beaten it now? Would you guess?
Oh wow, I mean it's kind of up there with Resident Evil. Times I've beaten it, I would say maybe a good 450 times. No, I was kidding. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 or 35 times maybe. Because I don't stream it too much because I don't want my stream to be like a speedrun stream because I'm not good at speedrunning. The only game I'm like decent at is this one, and like Resident Evil 1 with Raven. We still haven't done a completed run through of that game yet. It's kind of fun. But
are you guys gonna race against each other in Resident Evil 1?
I would love to, but that man is doing his dark cast, and I don't know what the hell is wrong with him right now. So we have to see. Hopefully soon. I've been waiting, Raven. You know what's so funny? Neither of us, like, it's a tie right now. because like I won the first time because he died halfway through, and then I died like the second time. So we're like at like even. So it's kind of interesting. I cannot wait for this one.
You were guys doing no save runs of Resident Evil?
Yeah, no saves, no saves. If I saved, he'd be so pissed off because someone in chat, like maybe Rain Bucket, would probably tell him that I saved it. So I'm like, okay, don't save because people will tell him that I saved, and I don't want that to happen.
Living on the edge. Living on the edge.
You have to sometimes because you never know what to expect, you know? Just got to live on the edge like this guy in this game is. I don't even know why he's here, but he just wants to investigate murders. That's just the perfect formula for, you know, horror games. Just go investigate everything.
So we're gonna start things off a little bit different here.
All right.
We got a lot of questions on Twitter.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna slam through some questions on Twitter right now at the beginning of our hour here.
Okay.
We got one from Angels Gaming.
Okay.
It's a pretty simple question. What other hobbies do you have outside of video games? Maybe not so simple.
I mean, I really don't do anything. I don't do anything besides stream. Like, I don't even play video games by myself anymore because I don't find it enjoyable if I can't talk to someone while I'm doing it. I really don't have any hobbies besides drinking, and that sounds really bad because I'm not an alcoholic. It just kind of happens every once in a while. But I don't have any hobbies. I sound really boring, don't I? Damn it! I want to be interesting again. Shit.
Well, if you were gonna be interesting, what hobby would you have?
If you were to be interesting, what hobby would you have?
Like you know, like the guy that plays the clarinet and speaks Japanese or something.
I would love to become like an artist, like a real artist. I really love art. That's like that's one big thing I'm really into. Really creative art is my fun stuff. If I knew how to draw, that would be nice. I would love that. I would love to be a really good singer. I could like sometimes like kind of belt a tune, but like nothing too crazy. But that whole shit. Sorry. All right, had to do.
You can belt a song to us, but not too crazy.
Not too crazy. I say a lot. People are like, "What do you mean not too crazy?" Like it's not like, you know, so crazy where it's like, okay, that is crazy. It's like, okay, that's crazy. If that makes sense. I don't think that made sense, does it? No.
Do you mean could you do it right now?
No, not at all. What?
See?
No, that was what I didn't sing. What is going on? Huh? Just kidding. I can add that. Sometimes it just comes out during streams. Like yesterday, I was like dying in Dead Space, so I started singing. Someone hosted me, and I actually started singing. Thank you for the hose or the host. So songs just kind of come out of nowhere. Expect a song or two out of my stream if you're new. Something weird will possibly happen out of my mouth. Ew!
I find if I start streaming too long, I just start getting songs stuck in my head, and I can't help but sing them.
Like John Cena. John Cena. Oh, so I don't know if you know that one, but don't like that one.
I don't know the lyrics by heart. That's for sure.
Oh, you'll be good. But you have a really good sense of music, though. Like Stevie Wonder, I came into your stream one time. You were playing Stevie Wonder during H1Z1. I was like, this is perfect. Zombies and Stevie Wonder. See,
that's all I do. All I do is stream and play music. That's
that's how I am. I feel like every streamer has the same thing. Like we don't do anything but this. We don't have a life. When you decide you want to start streaming, be prepared that you might lose your friends or possibly your girlfriend or boyfriend or possibly a lot of your life to streaming. You have to be really dedicated, and I have like dived in deep, you know, into this whole thing. So I've been doing a lot on this whole area of Twitch stuff.
Is it a worthwhile sacrifice? You seem like someone who's always been involved heavily online from MySpace. You said way back when to.
I just think I've always just had that driven attitude. I've always, you know, I know people, and this is why I don't suggest people take my route, because I started like my website and that like I'm on like business mentality like that. I run Twitch like in my own head as a business. Like when I was at TwitchCon, like people wanted to have fun. I was like, I'm gonna have fun, but I'm gonna network my ass off. Like this is one and only opportunity I can talk to like a lot of people. I'm not gonna sit here and just like drink the entire time. Which if you do that, that's totally fine. I will never like be like, you're stupid for doing that. But for me, it's like I would love to do this as a profession, like for a while, you know. But you always have to think about, especially streaming, what's next though. You can't just stop at like, okay, well now I'm like, you know, a big streamer on Twitch, but that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Like no one wants to stream forever. And eventually you're going to want to burn out. Like what? You're going to be like 65 years old and tell your children,
I've been streaming forever.
Well, yeah, you can if you want to.
I would love to be 65 years old and just like telling people what it was like back in the day while playing old video games that no one wants to watch.
Yeah,
I would love to be that person. Still playing Resident Evil and like kids coming in, hey grandpa, why aren't you playing the new 3D
3D something or other
hologram games? Oh, you kids don't understand tank controls and fixed camera angles.
Yeah, I mean it really shows like your age, and it's scary to say that because like I have people coming in and they're just like, I don't like Resident Evil because like the fixed camera angles. And then I'm like, well, how old are you? I don't know, I'm 15. I'm like, oh God, that makes sense then. But I've just always been a person who's been very like motivated in my life to just do more than what was expected of me. You know, like that's why, did I hit that button? I did. Okay, anyway. Yeah. I just always wanted to do more. I don't want to just be known for, oh, he's that Resident Evil streamer. Or, oh, like, okay, I'll make a joke here. And I know I was talking about race before, but like, oh, he's that black guy who just streams. Like, that's kind of funny. You could say that's funny. I just wanted to be more than just one particular thing. I never wanted to put myself in a box. And like, that's another thing that's why I say I don't want people to follow kind of what I did or what I do, because, you know, there's like, it's really easy on Twitch. Well, not easy, but it's really easy to get yourself into a box by playing the same game all the time. And I have a lot of friends who play the same games all the time, and I don't like, that's totally fine. But my thing is, I don't want to be known for just one game in particular. I want people to come into my streams because they like the content. Like, yeah, they might like the game I'm playing, but I want them to stay because like I made them laugh, or that they're enjoying the community that, you know, I have tried to build that we have. Because like, as you guys saw in that video before, like we used to go by the Wiggle Nation. So if anybody's in there, feel free to do that the wiggle symbol.
Oh, I thought it was a shoulder thing again.
Oh, the shoulder thing, that too. I used to do that too. But like recently, I kind of went under some rebranding of my stream, and I was just like, you know, it's a little bit, for me, it felt like it was a little childish. Not for the people who are doing it. It was like, for me, it felt a little bit. And I said to myself, you know, I want my community to feel like, I don't want them to feel like they're a part of like, oh, you're a part of this army. Like, welcome, thank you for the follow, and you're part of this army. I wanted people to feel like they are individuals. Like, I want to know about you. Like, a lot of the people in my stream, I know, like they said, like something happened in their life. I remember that they told me that, and I'll say that. Like, I might mess up your name in the beginning, but if you come around often, I want to know the people who are in my stream because it's really nice. And it's like, they're my friends, you know? I've had people be like, oh, well, you know, I'm such a fan of your streams. I'm like, a fan of what? I'm not anyone. You're like, you're a viewer of my stream, and thank you for watching. But like, don't put me on. I'm not anybody. I'm not. Like, I don't even know why you invited me on here. I'm not anyone. I really am a horrible streamer, and you should regret that you have.
Because you asked really nicely.
Well, yeah, I did ask.
What advice would you give to someone starting off their stream brand new who wants to, you know, who dreams at least of doing it professionally, like, even if they want to start off as a hobby?
I mean, definitely don't try to do Twitch for the money, because it's not there. It's not. Like, yes, you might get donations every once in a while, and that's always nice. But I wouldn't be like, oh, well, I want to be like some of the bigger people who, like, you know, that's what they do. Because I mean, to be honest, it's very unrealistic for every single person in the stream to get to that level. Like, yes, some people are really, really lucky to be able to do it as their career and have, like, you know, management and things like that. But it's not, you don't do it for that. You should start off streaming as a hobby and wanting to do it because you like it, not because you're trying to gain profit from it, or that you're trying to just not for profit. Don't do it for profit. It won't work. Do it because you want to entertain people, because if you want to be a really good streamer, you have to be very good at entertainment, because if you are boring, you will not get a lot of viewers, and it will be very hard unless you're like one of those chill streams there's some pretty cool chill streams that I like watching too. But if it's just like, you're like, I'm just playing a game, now we're turning around the corner, and now we're going to, no one's gonna really want to watch that. But I mean, there's some weird people who might watch that, so I shouldn't say that actually. But
well, what do you want to do with your stream? What are like the things you want to work on with your own stream, looking forward to make it better?
That's a good one. Because like I was saying this too at the panel, like you will always be improving your stream forever. It will never be the most perfect thing that you've ever done. No one is perfect, and no one will have the best stream of all time. Like maybe like other people might think your stream is good, and that's good, but like you personally always want to be able to do more things and improve yourself more while you stream. I just feel like right now I'm doing okay. Like I want to be able to, like, I would love to, you know, stream and have like maybe 50, 100 viewers in there every single time. But you have to think logically, like not everybody's gonna show up, you know? And I'm just trying my best to get my name out there. You know, I've done so much stuff like with Twitch wise, like, you know, with the panel, that was a big one for me. And like the Twitch weekly thing, that was really awesome experience. And the Chicago meetup was pretty cool too. Like I've never embarked on creating an event like in my life. And that was really, really, really great experience. Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that, doing a Chicago meetup for Twitch TV, I assume, or was it just for your channel?
Oh, well, it was out of just Chicago. A few months ago when I was still working, my old job, I was allowed to like be on like the computer. So I was like research stuff. And so I was on the Twitch Reddit, which if you are new, definitely check out the Twitch Reddit, because there's a lot of great information and you can like reach a lot of people there. I was researching something, and then Swifter had posted something about like a New York meetup that he was doing. And I had posted back and said, hey, you know, I wish there was one in Chicago, but we don't have stuff like this here, because there's not really like a lot of people in Chicago who are like, oh, I stream on Twitch. You know, it's hard to find people. And the one person I found in my town I saw someone was wearing a Twitch shirt in my town, and I was like, oh, nice shirt, man. And he's like, oh, thanks. And I was like, you're not going to say anything? We are a rare breed of Twitch people. I didn't just say that for no reason. But yeah, that's exactly what I mean. So with that, I kind of was like, well, why don't I just do a meetup in Chicago? Like, I know of a few places that would be kind of cool. So I ended up like me and Swifter started talking on the Reddit, and then he ended up following me, and we were DMing, and I was asking him like, you know, I just, oh shit, hold on. I was asking him for like help on what he did and stuff like that, and he gave me like some really great advice. And you know, I told him like, is it okay if I say like, you know, you're helping me out with this and different stuff like that? And he's like, yeah, feel free to use my name if you need it. And so, you know, basically I went on Twitter, like search Twitch. I searched Twitch first, and then I just clicked on the button that says like, look for people who are saying Twitch in your area. And then I found a bunch of people from Twitter, and then I created a website. And oh god, I cannot remember the website name. It's splashthat.com, which I suggest if you're creating any sort of event, use that. It's free. They give you really great templates and stuff like that. And I made the website first before I contacted anybody, because I didn't want people to be like, oh, well, you're just doing this, or you're tweeting me, leave me alone. So I created the website, and first I talked to LG of Games, and I knew he was from Illinois. And so he was helping me out a little bit and telling me, you know, yeah, I think I could get Drew and Eddie involved. And I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, Eddie. And I was making sure so many names popped in my head. And so we started talking. I started reaching out to other people on Twitter, and it started to kind of get a little bit of attention. We had some, you know, promotional flyers out there. And then other people started reposting it and talking about it. And from the experience of being on Twitch Weekly, I ended up emailing someone again and saying, hey, man, like, I know you guys were talking about if you do any Twitch meetups, like, to let you guys know. So I'm doing one in Chicago. Do you guys think you could talk about it again? And he was like, yeah, man, like, for sure. Like, just send me the info. We'll do that. And that's how I was on Twitch Weekly twice in a month. And from that, the meetup was awesome. And I got to meet a lot of cool people from here. We ended up going out a few times afterwards, and some of them were at TwitchCon, which was pretty cool. And yeah, it was a really cool experience. And I actually got to go up to Swifter and thank him in person at TwitchCon, which I was really happy. And Soma too. I got to thank them both in person. Said thank you for like the support and everything. And there's a picture of me and Swifter in his phone, and he won't give it to me, and I don't know what to think about that. So I'm gonna have to DM him and be like, can I get that picture, sir? I just want to see. I haven't seen it since the party. So yeah.
Do you have any advice to people wanting to start up their own like Twitch TV meetups in their towns? Especially people that can't make it out to conventions necessarily.
Yeah, that was the main thing I was trying to do because a lot of people were like, we don't have anything like that in Chicago. Twitch is a small market in Chicago. Definitely Clara was like, and you know what? I don't even think I was talking to Clara when that happened. I don't think so. Because me and Clara have been friends for probably like maybe only 2 or 3 months, I think. I don't think, but we were. But I know she did a few meetups. I would talk to her for sure. But some advice I would say, Twitter is a great market for that. I just got hit. I use Twitter. That was the main thing I used to find people. I basically sent messages like tweets and said, hi, I'm setting up a Twitch meetup in Chicago. Here is the website. So people wouldn't be like, oh, why are you just tweeting me this? I don't believe you're spam. They can go to the website, and if they choose to come, they can. But you also have to deal with a lot of rejection because, you'll get those people who are like, oh, no. If it's not done by this person, I'm not going, which I dealt with a lot of that. Like I dealt with someone telling me they had bigger things to deal with, like TwitchCon, than to come. And you have to deal with that. It's just kind of like deal with rejection. It's kind of like sales, you just got to go in for it. And if someone says no, then move on to the next person. And that event came out really great. I was able to get Jackbox Games to come out and show Quiplash before it even came out. Like we were playing it there because they're Chicago based too. So it's just two cool things. And if you have any questions about that, I'm more than willing to help out because Swifter was that person for me, and I would love to do that for someone else. It's possible. You just gotta make sure you put the work in because that was a lot of work to deal with, and you gotta find location too. Location first.
Will you be doing another Chicago meetup?
I was actually thinking about trying to do one in December, but it's probably not going to work out because the original planned place that we're going to try to do it at, actually, they're going through some situations right now, so I don't know if we can still do it, but definitely by next week. But this time I'm kind of going with a different theme because this one was just like, let's meet up at a bar, let's drink, let's have fun, whatever. If you want to meet a person, network, that's fine. This one is going to be more of a stream. So try to get some streaming stuff and like have everybody stream in one location, and then we can have like a bar, we could drink or whatever. So that'd be cool. Yeah.
We're gonna go back to some questions from Twitter right now.
All right, yeah.
We had a question from Sweet Bale. UGR, do you like poems?
Poems, yes. Yes, I do. That was one of my favorite things in school, to write sonnets and things like that. But I can't do it anymore because I'm not very good at things because I'm obsessed with video games now, but I do like poems. If you write me a nice one, I'll read it, but if it's like you smell like poo, then I probably won't read it, most likely.
But what if it's the best poo poem ever?
What's the best poop poem ever?
Yeah,
well, that was kind of a Texas thing.
Yeah, what if it is?
Well, I guess then we'll be reading it then. I might have to. I might have to read a poop poem. Oh man, I'm gonna get so many poop poems now. Jesus, why did I say that online?
Please message UGR Gaming your poop poems. He is waiting for them right now.
I'll be seeing them pretty soon on Twitter, I'm sure. Oh man, oh that jump. Oh, did we get it? Okay,
we got a question from Falcon. Falcon Da.
Yes.
Will you have my babies?
Sure, but first we have to figure out who will be the woman in this process because I'm still male, but I don't know. I'll change it for you if you want me to.
You'll grow ovaries magically.
I will do it for you, Falcon, most likely, but I still don't know what you look like, so we have to talk about that first.
We have a really good question from Wooly Bully.
Oh, okay.
What do you hope people take away from your stream? Do you look to inspire your viewers in any way?
Oh my god. Oh god, great. This is perfect because we're at the part where I can talk for a while and fingers are gonna get cut off.
Ow.
Have you played this game before?
I've beaten this game once, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, if you are watching this and this is your first time ever watching me, I am a jokester. I will say just the most random things ever. Humor is a big part of my my stream. I play a lot of horror games, but I'm very squeamish, if that's the right word. I think I said it wrong. As you guys saw in that Until Dawn clip, I freak out over the like loudest like sounds or things popping out. I freak out, but I play like all horror games, which is funny. But I just want you guys to take away from my streams is that I honestly, I'm truly here I just want people to be happy. I want people to have fun. I want people to like if they're having a crappy day, I want them to just come to my stream and laugh. You know, I'm not looking for anything other than that. Like if I were to ever become like, you know, a big name on Twitch or something, that comes along with it, and I'd be happy with that too. But I've always told everybody that I would make it a point to never become one of those streams where you couldn't say a word to me and I would just ignore it. I wouldn't let that happen because that's not the kind of person I am. I wouldn't let it happen. And I think that a lot of people who start becoming bigger, they lose that sense of reality because, you know, there's so many people in there and, you know, they're trying to get their subs up or whatever. And I'm not a partner, but even if I were to become a partner, I wouldn't care too much about sub numbers because I just want the button. That's nice to have, but I'm not really one of those people who are like, I need subs, like sub marathon. I can't do that. I wouldn't really care if I lost a sub. It happens because I sub to a lot of people, because sometimes I don't want to sub. Like Ravenheart, I hate subbing to him. Tell him. I'm telling him now. I hate subbing to your channel. It's horrible. You're a horrible channel. No, I was kidding. I love that guy. And Shan, I got to resub to you. Damn it. I was gonna do it during the stream, but I can't get to the internet clip up fast enough. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like that wasn't a good answer though. Well, did I answer the second part of the question?
Do you really hope to inspire people? Like if there's one thing about your stream that you'd hope you could pass on to other people, what would it be?
I would just say, I don't feel like I'm like inspiring people, but I just feel like just being yourself. You know, I've lived a lot of my life as not being myself, of putting on a facade of, you know, whatever, the club kid, or that I was this cool person, and being afraid to talk about, yeah, I play video games all the time and stuff like that. Just be yourself and try to do the best you can with what you have. Because when I first started, I didn't have any of this stuff. And I'm forever grateful for anybody who views my channel and people who are in here supporting me, which is awesome because like day one, I said if like no one comes to the stream, like it is what it is. But I'm just gonna keep going and just keep streaming. I'm not gonna worry about if people are in there. And of course, like I've always wanted to improve and do more, but I just be yourself and be generic. Don't go out of your way to try to get attention from like maybe a bigger streamer to get your channel out there. I wouldn't do that. I don't think you shouldn't do that because it just doesn't, I'm trying to think of a good word for it. It's not really you. Just have genuine relationships with people and it will come. Because that's why I said, like, I have had general relationships with, you know, Raven, Shan, Clara, and all of them, and they have been very supportive of my stream and me in general. And it was never forced. I never was like, oh, I'm gonna throw money at you guys to notice me. It was just I was there and I enjoyed their streams, and we happened to become friends from that. And just be yourself and genuine, you know, and take that into life because, you know, I lived like maybe most of my life as this person who thought that I was supposed to feel like I was the shit and that people had to know it. And when I started from Twitch, no one knew who the hell I was. And I had to literally start over in life. And I could say Twitch made me be a more humble person than I was. And I'm happy about that because I don't like that old me. You know, it's not really a proud moment of my life. But now I'm happier than I was, which is really good. So that was really long-winded, so I'm sorry. Jeez.
That's perfect. Who do you think
smile though? Smile too. A lot of people say they like when I smile because I guess a lot of people don't smile on stream. But I don't think.
Let's smile right now on stream together.
There you go. Shared stream smiles. I like that. Okay. Oh wow, we're pretty far though.
So who is the real UGR then? Who have you discovered within yourself when you started streaming on Twitch TV?
I feel like I found myself being more compassionate towards people. I felt that back in the day I was very, very short with people, it was like, okay, come on, what do you guys say? I need to go. I got stuff I need to do. And it finally taught me that I needed to just sit down and just like listen to people instead of like hurrying them to get to a point, so I can listen and realize what they're saying to me. Because like I've missed out probably on a lot of relationships with people because of this fact. You know, and I have lost a lot of friends. Like to be, oh shit, hold on, damn it. Close the door. Okay, we're good. Okay, sorry. I lost a lot of friends. Like since I started streaming, I had a best friend who we were friends since college, like 4 or 5 years. And you know, when I started streaming, and I'm not saying streaming was the reason why our friendship stopped. I just turned into a different person than I used to be. And you know, I always told him like, hey, like, you know, I just want our friendship to be the same. Like, yeah, I know I'm doing different stuff and I don't want to be a partier and all that stuff all the time, but you know, I'm doing something different. I don't want to be like that. And that was my biggest thing when I started streaming, is that I did not want to be like that kid from Chicago who goes to clubs and just lives in the club and all that stuff. Because that's unfortunately the community that I was in. That's all they did. They still do forever until they get married or end up in jail or whatever. They just club for the rest of their life, and I didn't want to be that. I was always different, and I just want to be around people who respect it, you know. Sometimes you might run into people who don't support you, but screw them. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, like, don't let anybody sit there and ruin your happiness because they're depressed and they're stupid. Okay, I shouldn't say stupid, but they're jerks. There you go. I'll call anybody stupid.
I'd like to really quickly welcome Vash Raiders. We got a raid from Vash12349 happening in the chat right now. UGR.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Beyond the Broadcast. I'm WShand.
Another friend of mine, Vash.
Today I'm joined by UGR. Every single Sunday I invite a different streamer to come hang out with me on my channel. We play their favorite game growing up, and then we're playing UGR's favorite game right now, Outlast, and we talk about Twitch TV, about where we've come from, where we're going, and we take questions from you awesome people out there in the chat. So I'd just like to welcome all you Vash Raiders out there. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Vash, my little friend. Yeah, he was at TwitchCon with us too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's been asking me what a Vash looks like, and we can't say.
Oh yeah, I know what Vash looks like. I know what Vash looks like, but yeah, I actually took a picture with him, and the picture where his face was, it was all just blurred over automatically when I developed it.
Yeah, I signed a contract, and it said if you say a word about what I look like, I will possibly kill you. And I was like, okay, I'll keep that safe. I want to see my grandbabies. And it happened.
Yeah, I think if there's one word I could use, it was grandiose. Grandiose. Yes.
That is Vash. Forever a mystery. I love that about him. You'll never know. He could be anyone. He could be anyone. He's your imagination, though. That's why I love Vash. He's so mysterious that you can literally come up with a thought in your head, and he will change it on you. Oh. He has a great voice. Vash.
I was talking to people after the convention. We all compared what we thought Vash looked like, and it was all different. It was all based upon our ideal man.
Totally different.
It was just like, oh, I thought Vash was this, and UGR was like, oh, I thought Vash was this thing, and it was like he just appeared to us in many different forms. It was really interesting.
Now, I don't know if he's here, but I will say this now, but Vash has been a very, very great friend of mine. Like, you know, Vash has like a big YouTube following and all this stuff, and on Twitch and all that stuff, but I would say he has been one of the most humble people that I have met. Like literally, this man like has people all like watching all his stuff, and like he's been a really great friend and great supporter. So it was a really great honor to finally like meet him in person. And we had some really good food together. We had pancakes. I will forever remember those pancakes.
What made them great pancakes?
Yes, they're good. I miss California sometimes though. It was fun.
Making me hungry right now, man. You're making me hungry.
Sorry, man. Sorry, you only have so much time left. Well, I'm gonna hide over here.
It's okay. We're gonna go back to some Twitter questions really quickly.
Okay.
We got one from Allison Ritchie here.
Okay.
And this kind of touches on it. You said you couldn't see yourself streaming as an old man. I said I could see myself streaming as an old man. Do you see yourself streaming in 10 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years?
See, that's a good question. Like, that is a very good question. And I just, like, right before... Oh, shit, son of a bitch. Hold on. Oh, God, get away. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, wait, can I get out? Oh, we're good. Okay, we're good. Sorry. right before TwitchCon, there was, a really great guy who he works for Sandbox Strategies, a PR company. I was in his stream and he was talking about, what do you want to do like beyond Twitch? Like, do you want to do it forever? Because it can't be forever. You have to have like in your mind what you want to do. And I still have those dreams. Like I mean, technically I do work in the gaming industry, so I am doing something that I love doing. Like, I know I don't promote it on my stream as much because when, it's weird. Like when I first started streaming, it was weird when people call me UGR because I didn't want my website to be a person. I just wanted it to be like a nameless thing that people came for information and things like that.
Yeah.
But now I kind of embodied this UGR thing that I created. And I just lost track of what I was talking about. Damn it, what did I just say?
What are you gonna be in 10 years?
Okay. And he was saying that, you want to have like a mindset of what do you want to do like after Twitch? Say if it like, what more do you want to do? And I want to stream. I still want to stream. Like, I'm gonna stream for as long until I'm like ready to go like down the hole or something. But I always wanted to be like a gaming personality where I could just like, be a host of like, the gaming awards and stuff like that. That's what my dream is actually, to be like a gaming personality where people are just like, oh, that's UGR Gaming, like on Twitter, like this and that, blah, blah, that's my dream. But I still love Twitch. Like I it's definitely opened up a lot of doors that weren't open before, and kind of gave my website more of a personality than it did, because like, as a writer, like you write stuff, but you don't get really to experience anything. And being able to be like, oh, like when I went to TwitchCon, oh, that's UGR. Oh, people know that it's a person, and also a website, hopefully, and a podcast, hopefully also. But yeah, I just hope in maybe 10 years that I'm still working in the gaming industry, still being able to stream on Twitch. But my dream is to be like a gaming personality, like host, or being able to start my own network, like a channel, a gaming network, because I miss G4. And I know some people out there who like love G4 and I miss that. And I was really upset when they like turned it to Cops like Simulator 2.5. Like that was a great channel. And like those kind of things, like I can't believe that they would just let it go like that. I would like to revive something like that.
Do you have any dreams for like YouTube or something? Like having like a similar hosted show, or?
I mean, I have had dreams of YouTube, but I feel like I make YouTube videos and I try to make like really good ones, but I just don't feel like I have the audience on YouTube as I do on Twitch. That's why I try to cross promote like, my YouTube with my Twitch and stuff like that. But I don't see me becoming like a YouTube star. Like, I don't think that would ever happen. But I throw some really funny YouTube videos though. If you haven't seen it, it's really funny. So check those out. That's pretty fun.
I just subscribed to your channel recently.
Oh my god! Thank you for the recent subs. My channel trailer is pretty damn good though. I came up with that in like 10 minutes. It was pretty good. It's like a minute long though. But yeah.
So since you want to eventually look away from Twitch TV, what do you think the biggest challenge is to those staying on Twitch TV? What do you think Twitch TV's biggest challenge in general is looking into the future?
That's a good question. Because my thing is, like, I don't mean to sound selfish, but I really don't think about anybody else's like journey on like Twitch and what they're gonna do in the future besides my own, because I feel like I'm on a separate journey because mine is just so awkwardly weird. But I think Twitch in general, I feel like, with the YouTube coming into it, I don't think YouTube's gonna like take over live streaming, but I have dabbled on YouTube a few times and it was okay, but it was like when I came back, the day I came back from doing that, like it was just a weekend, it was just like 2 days, kind of like when you sleep with someone and they get them pregnant.
I've never done that before.
Okay, good. I haven't either, but let's not jinx it. Anyway, when I came back, the support on Twitch was real, and everybody like literally thought I was like leaving Twitch, and I literally said I'm not leaving. I'm just testing some stuff out over there to see like how it is, because I do YouTube, and some people forget that, and I'm like, I do YouTube. Like I have YouTube videos. It's not like I'm like I can't do YouTube. Like I do it.
Yeah.
But I just think Twitch. I just wish it was, like I said earlier, just a little bit more reflective of like the real Twitch world of like everybody of every sort of race, gender, of all sorts, all over, and like promote it in the same way. You know, the bigger Twitch stars get so much love, but it's like there's other people who have that same amount of talent who don't get recognized like that. And I really wish that they would reflect more on trying to get a more wider range of like people in general, not just of like my race, just of everybody. Because like I'm not, like I said, I'm not that person who's like, you know, I'm in like, you know, talking about race all the time, but I just want everybody to be represented correctly on Twitch in the way they should be. You know, I feel like sometimes it's not like that. And I would love to be able to help make that happen. Not saying like I'm like going to be the forefront person, but I would love to kind of be there to do that stuff.
I'm kind of really interested really quickly in like the nitty gritty of the pros and cons of YouTube gaming. What you took away from that one weekend streaming on their service versus Twitch TV, because I haven't really spoken to anyone who's streamed on YouTube gaming before.
Oh shit! Hold on! This guy came in front of my face. All right, okay, that sounded gross.
It's a professional program here.
Yeah, okay, we're okay. Keep it professional, UGR. Sounds good. All right, here we go. I was just like a weekend. I wanted to try it out because one of my friends has been having some great success on it, and you know, lately I get kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I like, trust me, I do get salty because I do look at the viewer count, and it does upset me sometimes when like people don't come back, or like when people come in and are like, oh well, how do you have this many followers but this many people are watching? And it's like I was starting to get really salty about it. I was like, you know what? Let me just look at YouTube and let me just see. You know, because I had started a gameplay on YouTube of this game that hadn't come out yet, and it was getting a lot of attention because no one else had YouTube videos out. So I was like, you know what? It'll be a lot easier if I just stream it on YouTube, so I don't have to edit it and do all this stuff later. So that's kind of where it came from. But it was interesting. It was really kind of nice to kind of start over in a sense, but then see who really supports you by like whatever you do. You know, I saw a lot of my Twitch viewers coming in and like popping in and saying hi. And like, even if I was on YouTube, I just checking it out. It's not perfect by all means. And I don't know if it'll do anything like to scare Twitch away, but it was interesting. But I definitely missed Twitch when I came back. Like the day I came back, I was like, I'm not gonna be like a streamer who's gonna be going back and forth. It's just too much.
Yeah.
But if that's I do suggest, if you feel that right now, if you're in a certain time, like if maybe you're a bit smaller, I don't see what the problem is to just try it out. I mean, you can start a brand new community and it's a little bit different, they need to fix a lot of stuff. But if you feel like you're not gaining the followers that you have, why not start on a new platform? You know, I just think if you have a really, really big follow base, like you shouldn't just up and leave everybody, which I think that's really messed up if you do that, because it's like, that's a little bit selfish because you just have a lot of people who have supported you so far. And if you just up and leave, it's just kind of sucky, you know? Because people come for you for entertainment, and you just are like, all right, well, I'm just gonna leave you guys, so do what you got to do. You know, I don't think that's really fair either. So that's why I never wanted to do that. I was considering doing both, but I like Twitch too much.
So what can Twitch TV do to promote smaller streamers, in your opinion? Because I mean, there is definitely, I feel there's a big emphasis on, you know, the big fish do have a very easy time staying big on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
So how could things be changed around?
I mean, I think they're trying to branch out and look more to the smaller streamers. Oh, I lost my camera. I had to go back downstairs. I forgot. But like with the recent partnership spotlight, that's why I tell everybody, like I have suggested my friends to also do the same thing too. Like right now I'm not partnered on Twitch, but I have gained the attention of them from like being on the show. Like what you do is look up on Google, or I don't know where the blog's post is, but it's like partner spotlight, and it's for the Twitch weekly show, Twitch Weekly. They do every Friday at like 3:00 p.m. Central Time. Just make a highlight video, less than like a minute or so, and then you just basically kind of tell them about your stream. I did that, and I never thought they would have picked me. I was like really shocked. Like one day I sent it, and like 3 months later, like Soma emailed me. It was like, "Hey, we really loved your video. We want to put you on the show." And I was like, "What are you talking about? This is spam." And I got rid of that email so quickly. Reread it. I reread it. I said, "Okay, this Twitch did say that they put me on their show. Okay, let's do it." And Twitch Weekly was a really great experience, and like that's why I tell everybody just to try. If you are a broadcaster, that is, just make a really good video though. Make a really, really good video. If you saw my video, it's on YouTube. Check it out because they loved it. Like I have the reaction video, and I was shocked. Like they're like, if you are trying to be on the show, do what UGR did. And I was like, what are you talking about? I did not pay you to say that. Don't do that. But definitely do that. It will get you in the spotlight, and it'll kind of help you out. And if you're a partner, you can do the same thing, which is really cool because partners, like, they get on the front page the entire week. Every time they stream, they'll be on the front page every day.
Oh yeah.
So I suggest if you're a partner too, Shan, you should definitely do that. And it'll grow because people on the front page are like, your numbers will be huge.
I like being a dirty outsider.
Well, there you go. You can do that too. But I think Twitch is trying. They're trying their hardest to try to reach out to more of the community. But I think they need to because of the fact that there is a lot more smaller streamers than bigger streamers. And with Xbox and PlayStation being able to stream now, there's a lot of people trying out for this Twitch dream. And it's getting tight. The competition's getting real tight out here now. Yeah.
Now you mentioned your scare video. I'm kind of want to switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
A lot of people, you know, you react very heavily to being scared in games. Has anyone ever accused you of faking it before?
No, I don't fake it though. I always thought that I always wonder if people thought I was faking it. That is my reaction. I've never reacted fakely. If that's a word, probably not. But I've never reacted like overreacted. What happened? Like that video is literally what happened, and everybody who's watched that stream, that was my reaction. I'm just a jumpy person in general. Like if you said boo, I wouldn't freak out.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I had an opportunity there. I probably should have waited.
But things popping out of nowhere is weird. And sometimes it upsets me when people try to say that they weren't scared of certain games like Dead Space. I've had so many people come in and say, I wasn't scared of Dead Space. I didn't jump. No, there's no way. No. Who deals with like things popping out at them all day? If you do, you might need to get a career in the porno industry because you had things popping out of nowhere. You better watch it. So, yeah. But those are real reactions. It's literally my real reactions. I think that's why a lot of people watch my streams when I play scary games because I like scary games, but popping things and loud noises. That's why I like to donate. When I do donation things that scare me, I make them loud as hell because they do scare me, and they scare the chat too. So I love that. It's fun. It's
gonna sound strange but for me, like I don't think I would react that way if I was playing the game by myself. But for some reason, if I'm playing a scary game on stream, I just get into it in a different way.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's true. Because I tend to kind of because I'll start reading the chat and I'll pay attention to the game, and then I'll be like, okay. All right, so this person said this, and I'll turn around, and all of a sudden there's like an axe in my face, like I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, oh shit, run! That's like usually my reaction. I'll probably oh shit balls, like that's a good one. I say shit balls a lot. I say what the fuck are you? I say that a lot too. Kind of comes out of nowhere.
What the fuck?
That's your general reaction, you know? It's
shit balls.
Like shit balls. Like I don't know. That came out of nowhere. That was like, I don't know. The oh wow one's good too. People love when I say oh wow, but sometimes you just gotta say oh wow because some people are crazy. Like there'll be someone who will come into like my chat and be like, oh, I just masturbated while thinking about pancakes, and I'm like, oh wow, why are you here? Go home. No, don't type that in here. So yeah, oh wow, wow, seriously.
We're gonna sneak back onto Twitter now.
Okay.
To go through a few more of these questions.
Okay.
We got a question from Monstar. Do you have a routine after you finish streaming at all? I guess to chill out afterwards.
Oh yeah. See, my problem is that now, like, my streams are around the same time as when I first started. But the problem with that now is that like everybody else I'm friends with is on at the same time now. So it's just like a big competition. But usually when I get off, I kind of chill on Twitch. I catch up on the TV shows that I don't get to watch while I'm streaming. I eat a lot. What else do I do? I just kind of surf the internet. Like right now, like I'm unemployed, so I like looking for jobs and things like that. So I kind of just chill. And then I have my days off where you just need to take a day off because it's hard to like stream every single day because you got to think about it. Like putting on a show all the time will burn you out very quickly. Especially me because I have so much energy and I'm all over the place that like that's why when I tried to do my 24-hour stream on my birthday, I only got like maybe 6 hours and I was over it because I was so all over the place I couldn't do it. We're halfway through the game, so we're almost done. But yeah, let's see, we're getting to the cross part.
Oh wow, only made it 4 hours into a 24-hour stream. I thought I was bad for getting like 12 to 15 hours in and then being like, oh god, I can't do it anymore.
Oh man.
You see it all the time though. Did you just admit you couldn't do it anymore, or did you?
No, I did. I was like literally like I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Oh okay. Because I've seen a lot of people. They'd be like in the middle of their stream looking really tired. They'd be like, and like their stream would cut out. They'd be like, oh my internet died, guys. Like I gotta go.
Oh,
like they would cop out.
Stream, I couldn't. Because they knew when I was like pushing it, like I was tired. I didn't want to talk anymore, and I was really quiet. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, that's one thing about streaming. Don't push yourself to try to do like the crazy things that other people could do because like I can't do a 24-hour stream. Like maybe one day, like if I have like a really big breakfast at IHOP, I might think about it. But that it's not like on my list of things to do right away.
Wow. Like
this year. So yeah.
I gotta give up for Cake Eats. You just subbed. Thank you so much, Cake Eats, for the sub. Woo. Ooh, enjoy your tofu, a whole month-long supply, and of course access to the very secret sub fight club.
Yes, that's pretty fun though. It feels like a really like crazy like club you're in, and like people are beating up each other, but you can't talk about it.
I can't talk about it. Sorry, yeah, that's already too much. That's too much.
Too much information. I
almost had to cut off the interview. Almost had to cut it off right there.
No. Man, let's see. But yeah, we're almost to the end of the game, so I guess this is good. This is good.
Oh yeah, we're into the final minutes of our interview together here too. Yes. So we should get to the very important questions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we already. I was gonna ask how streaming changed you, but I think we did a good job of that. We did a good job of, like, what about your stream are you most proud of?
Oh man, that is. Wow. Give me a second. Give me a second to get past this guy and then think at the same time. Shit, move out the way. Sorry. Oh, I'm dead.
Wow.
He took me out. He took me out. All right, hold on. First death of the game. Let me think. Wow, what's most proud of my stream? I would say the community that has been built on my channel. I mean, I don't have anything that's like, yeah, I've been able to like go places and like get new equipment and stuff, but like that doesn't like, I mean, it's good for the stream, you know what I mean? I'm most proud of the community I built. Like a lot of people like who come into my stream, they know each other. That's why I have like little personal commands for certain people like who come in, like know to do it. Like people are friends outside of streams. Like I've had a lot of people who've like become friends and like are friends on Facebook, on Twitter, and like that's what I wanted. I wanted people to be able to still be in that kind of mode of being friends outside of the stream without me having to be present. That happened a lot in the beginning too, and it still happens now, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Are you afraid in a way that if your stream gets bigger, you're gonna lose that sense of community a little bit?
I've thought about that. I've thought about that a lot. If I were ever to become big, I don't think I will. I feel like I have potential to become better than I am. I don't feel like I'm gonna become a big old Twitch star, but I feel like I have potential to become better than where I am right now. But I have thought about that. I feel like I would lose a sense of community, but it's kind of like the risk you have to take. But you need to also think about like if you were to become like a bigger person, are you, because it's sometimes mainly the streamer's fault if they're not talking to their community though. Like if it's like someone's talking and you're blatantly not saying anything to them, then that's your fault. You know what I mean? It's not the person who's trying to speak to you and 18,000 people are trying to talk at once. Like it's if the streamer is trying to make an effort to talk to their chat, then that's good. But if it's just like, I'm just gonna play a game and everybody's watching me, because I have watched a lot of streams where streamers are literally playing a game so people can watch them play a game, and that is not what I signed up for Twitch for. I didn't sign up for people to come watch me play a game. I signed up for building a community with people and having fun and making jokes and having a great time at it, you know. And their games, I have no clue what the hell is going on, but like the chat will know. And like if it's not too much backseaty, then like like last night I needed a lot of help, and people were being helpful and not being too crazy about it. So that was pretty fun. Yeah.
I got one question here from Angels Game. Do you always plan on supporting smaller streamers? Do you even mind mentoring smaller streamers, kind of going into that community aspect?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've tried. Is Cake Eats You? He's just subbed to you, right?
Oh really?
Well, wait, someone will subs. He subbed to you, didn't he?
Yeah,
the last sub. Yeah, he was. He just I met him at TwitchCon, and he was at our panel, and he came up to me afterwards, and he was like, "Hey man, I rated you a few weeks ago, but it's nice to meet you." And I was like, freaked out that someone even knew who I was. So I was like, thank you. Yes. And we ended up meeting again at Denny's the next day, and we were all eating, and he was talking to me and asked me questions, and I was telling him literally what he was doing was perfect. Like talking, just being yourself. And I told him this exactly, he can even tell you. I said, just be yourself. Like you came up to me and you were genuine and just said, hey, I rated you. It was really nice to meet you. This and that, blah, blah. He didn't say anything about like, oh, this is my stream. This is this. Check this out. No, he didn't do that. Just be yourself, you know? And I always will support smaller streamers because I know what that's like. And I don't feel like I'm like a big person. Like, yeah, I'm on this platform and I'm here with WShand, but Shand's like he's like God. He's like a Canadian god. So
you see the light radiating out of my skin right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I will always support anybody who supports me. I mean, I don't follow every single person because, to be honest, like I'm gonna be honest, like I won't follow every single person who says check out my stream, just because like if I don't enjoy your stream, I won't watch it. I'm not gonna be fake and just like follow you to do it, because like it's just, I don't want to be that kind of person. But I will check out your stream and stuff, and if I enjoy it, I'll definitely be a part of it for sure. But it's just kind of the little thing you have to be a part of. I mean, I don't know what's going with that sentence. It's just the thing that you have to be in thought of, that not everybody's going to like your stream, either big or small. I've had some of the biggest people come and follow me and unfollow me several times. Like that happens a lot. You know what I mean? I don't name names because I'm not that kind of person, but I've had like, you know, some of the bigger streamers follow me, watch my channel, and they would unfollow, or they've been in there and won't say anything. So yeah, I'll always support everybody. If you have a channel, if you want me to check it out, I will love to check it out. Just don't force that person to follow you, because that just makes it awkward. It's just like when on Twitter, when you follow someone, and and this is a tip for anybody, if you don't know this already, this is a good one. If you follow someone on Twitter and they send you a DM right away, check out my channel, this is my YouTube channel, this is all this, no, don't do that, because I unfollow anybody who does that. So if you have those, or if you have the bots that welcome people as soon as they talk, take those off. Those are really awkward. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're very weird. I don't like that. I don't like when if I'm lurking and a bot's like, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Like, no, I'm just lurking. Now I don't like you anymore because a robot found me. You didn't even know I was here. Now I'm caught. But I do lurk in a lot of streams though too. So yeah, long-winded answers for these questions. What's wrong with me?
You are a talkative man. You are.
I am. I talk a lot. That's why I tell people, if you don't like my talking, get the out. Just kidding.
We're coming up on the very end of our time together here, UGR.
Oh man, I'm so sad.
So close to beating the game too.
I know, it's okay if we have to end. Like, people have seen this a few times, so I am cool. I'm cool with that.
Do you have any shout outs you'd like to make today?
Well, I want to definitely shout out to everybody who is out there supporting me, and just like who watch my streams. If you enjoyed this whole thing, please follow Shand, because I think this is a great way for like people to get known a little bit more from people who would never have seen them. So make sure you guys follow Shan. But shout out definitely to my community who are supporting, watching, people who are just here, and just I have no plans on stopping streaming. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming tonight because I'm too tired. But yeah, just if you guys like it, if you like me, and if you're new, definitely check me out. If you come and don't like it, I don't get offended. But yeah, that's about it. Just me. That's it. I don't know what to say about that.
Who would you like to raid, UGR? And what would you like the raid message
to
be?
Someone?
Yeah, we can raid. Wow. Your choice of raid. You are the guest today.
Cool. Let me see. Okay, give me a second. I gotta look at this. Holy crap, I have 41 people on.
I just want to say very quickly while you find a raid that thank you for being who you are, UGR. You are an awesome, amazing person, and I'm really happy to have met you and know you on Twitch TV. 100%.
It's so likewise, dude. It's so likewise. So likewise. Okay, so in our theme of helping small streamers, I would like to raid my friend Angie, who is playing. She's my co-host on our podcast, and she's streaming Until Dawn for the first time blind. She is going to freak out. So I will type it to you, Shan. Give me a second.
Go for it.
She's literally gonna freak out. Hold on. She's like, "What's going on? I'm dying." Hold on. She's really funny though. She actually almost killed someone in PAX East while we were driving. It was a really interesting story. Okay, I'm gonna give it to. Should I give it to you on like the?
Oh, dude, just spam it in the chat. You can go directly into the chat. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going for it. Oh shit, I had it. Damn it! Stop moving. Okay, here we go. Got it. Oh my god. Okay, quick. There you go.
And whatever raid message you want, 100%.
Say hi, Angie. UGR sent me. Oh hi. Hi. Angie, UGR, sit me. All right, so this is it, you guys. A lot of people know her already. So this is Angie's, that's her stream. She's playing Until Dawn for the first time. She is going to freak the fuck out, you guys. She's going to be so scared. Scare her ass. Throw bombs in there. Yeah.
Go in there, guys. Raid the hell out of her channel. UGR, I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a rare pleasure.
I know, it's been awesome. Thank you guys. And thank you, Shan, for the opportunity. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Hope you guys have a great night out there. That's I'm WShand, and I'm here with UGR, and both of us, I guess, are wishing you a good night.
All right, good night.